dress, new flex. What's best? What's next? New text. Who guessed? You said, I said. We won, we dread. What's best? What's next? New phone, new dress, new flex. What's best? What's next? New text. Who guessed? You said, I said. We won, we dread. What's best? What's next? Leave me alone. Go out west. Give me your phone. Going out west. Leave me alone. Go out west. Run slow. Going out west. Leave me alone. Go out west. Give me your phone. Going out west. Leave me alone. Go out west. Run slow. Going out west.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Best Coast Comics. I am Christopher, a.k.a. the Bronze Age Nerd. I'm joined by my co-host, Bigby McFly, the comic book guy. How's it going, Bigby?
It's going all right, other than chaos. Chaos reigns.
Chaos reigns. Yeah, I got to apologize for the delay. This is our first time trying to do this. I had a nasty echo because I'm using my phone as a camera, and it was really bad. I didn't want you guys all to suffer through that odd reverb thing that happens on camera, and yeah, it was nasty. So I'm glad we got that fixed, but we're ready to sell some comic books. This is our first comic book claim sale. Yeah, I'm not a vampire, but I can easily understand why people would think that, Kyle. Hey, how's it going, Lorena? Welcome to the show. And by the way, thanks. Yeah, we had Derek in the chat before the show. What's on the comic rack? X11 Bravo, GT Key Comic. We're here on Memorial Day weekend. We're going to kick it off right. We've got a bunch of really cool comic books for everybody. Some good keys, some nice run fillers, nice, stuff from pretty much every age. So we're really excited. We just want to take a couple minutes to explain what's up, how this is going to work. For the first thing, if you're watching on my channel, welcome. This probably looks completely normal to you. If you're watching over on the EXP, you're probably like, what is going on? Well, we do Devil's Advocates, me and Kyle, over on Monday nights. And then Bigby over here and I do Best Coast Comics, which is a show we do a couple times a month over on my channel. And we had an opportunity to fill in for Fat Jacks, and we decided, hey, let's go ahead and do that and do a claim sale. We've been planning on doing one for a while. So we have everything tonight's going to be a claim, no auctions or anything like that. We're going to invoice you after the show, so there will be a form to fill out. I'm going to paste in the link to the chat here in a second, and we'll pin that message so you guys can fill out that link. You can wait till you're done claiming everything, or you can do it on your first claim, and that'll have your shipping information. I know for myself, I can invoice you via PayPal. I could take payments over Cash App, over Zelle, Venmo, whatever you need. Bigby, do you want to go over your payment options?
I could do Venmo or PayPal.
Okay. And Venmo preferred for you, right? Cool.
It doesn't matter. Venmo, yeah, it's easier for me. But
okay. And then let me get the chat form put in here real fast. So I will go ahead and type that in there. And I'm going to do a little banner at the bottom so we all know what to do. And then, so we'll just charge you whatever shipping, at least in my case, I think Bigby, you're kind of the same, whatever the shipping ends up being, that's what you're going to get charged. So, if you have one Gemini full of comics, that should be nice and cheap for you. If you buy a few slabs and some comics, the shipping might go up a little bit, and we'll just charge you whatever it's going to end up being. Okay, let me get this in a banner for everybody. Fill out form. And there we go. Oh, that's interesting. I thought it would be a little scrolling banner.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I guess that said, we should probably start selling some comics. Bigby's got a much larger comic wall than I do over there, which is awesome. I'm very jealous. Who knows? Maybe someday, very soon, I'll be over there. We'll both be putting books up on that same wall. Just saying, teaser. At least that's the plan.
Discussions have been happening.
So why don't you start filling up your wall and letting people know what you have available?
All right, sounds good. Well, let's go with some Silver Age stuff. We've got Marvel Superheroes #1. We got a $12 price tag on that. It's in VG minus condition. So I'll put that on BB1. That was $12. Then we've got Marvel Tales. I've got a set of 4 books. We got #4 in a VG. We got #5. Oops, get some glare in there. #5 in a fine minus. #6 in a fine minus. And #7 in a VG. And so we'll do the set of 4 books for $30 for anybody who's interested.
Nice.
And put that on BB2. And then we got Marvel Collector's Item Classics. So we're going to have a set of 5 books. We've got #2 in a VG for that one. And then we've got #3 in a good. And then we've got #4 in a good, or very good.
Right on.
#5 in a very good. And #7 in a good. And these, my buddy Trav graded these, and he tried to be on the harsh side, so they may be a little better than what I'm saying for grades, but that's bottom line. So 5 books, $45. So
that's a nice set. There's a lot of good reprints in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And then go with a 2-book fantasy masterpieces, Silver Age. So $15. We got #4 in a good to very good, and #7 in a very good. The original Golden Age guys there, Cap and Stubby and Human Torch. So we'll do that up there on BB4. 2 books for $15. And let's do some DC books. About Brave and the Bold #63. It's you got a bondage cover there. We've got Wonder Woman strapped to some sort of device there that's emanating or radiating kryptonite, and Supergirl. We've got a death trap going on. So $13. Brave and the Bold #63 in a good plus. Put it on BB5. We got 80-page giant Superman 193. And I go, it's in a fair condition. A lot of these, the square bound ones have a rippling along the spine. That happens a lot with the square bound books. So Trav graded them down pretty severely. So $4 for 80-page giant Superman 193. We'll put that on BB6.
And for those that don't know, Trav is our buddy Comics Limited on YouTube.
Yes. So we've got a Wonder Woman where she's derailing a locomotive. So Wonder Woman #163. We got $10 on that guy, and it is in a VG minus. So Wonder Woman 163. We'll put that on BB7.
What's on the karma crack? You say Bigby is selling his entire collection today. Exaggeration. He told me he's bringing 2 billion books, so I don't know. That might be.
That's right. He told me, and then he told me I need to step it up. That wasn't enough. So
like 100.
We got Wonder Woman 168. We've got the return of her kangaroo mount friend from early on in the Golden Age, and that's in a good plus, and we got that for $15. Silver Age book. Put that on BB8. We have our little BB8 from Star Wars on the drawing there. Then we've got a 80-page giant 176 Batman in a good plus condition. Again, it's got that rippling on the spine. Got some really great reprints in this one, as including the first appearance of Mr. Freeze. So
Right on.
So $8 on 176 BB9. And there's some more here. I have too many slots, Bronze. You have 3. I've got 18.
Yeah, I need a wall, man.
I know. So 80-page giant again. Batman 187. We got some more cool issues there. So it's in a fine plus, $18. And we'll put that one on BB10. And then we got another 80-page giant, Batman 182, in a good plus, $8. And we also got, I think it's the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. So we got a laughing Joker Batman there. BB11 for that guy. Then we got a 80-page giant 185. It's got the infamous Batman carrying the dead Robin cover there in the corner. $10, and that's in a good to good minus. Again, the rippling on the spine is what he really knocked him down for. So that'll be on BB12. And then Bronze, did I lose you? Or are you still there?
I'm just muted. I'm actually sharing out the stream on various groups and stuff right now, so I didn't want to hear the typing sounds.
That. Okay. So I got a Flash 155, Flash versus his gauntlet of supervillains. And it is in a VD plus condition. We got $20 on that. It's still ready to book. Put that on BB13. And then Flash 161 versus, we got the Mirror Master there, Mirror Master in a VG for $10. I'll put that on BB14. We got a 163. This is in a VG condition. Stop. Don't pass up this issue. His life depends on it. $15 silver age book. You got the go checks at the top there. So put that on BB15. And this one is in a fine condition. Flash 167. We got 38 on that one. And we'll put that one on BB16. And let's shift gears. Let's get some Marvel books up there. So we got Wolverine 155 featuring Deadpool, homaging that famous Incredible Hulk cover.
Oh, you do have a claim, by the way. Lorena is claiming BB6.
All righty. And so we're going to have this Deadpool book, or this Wolverine book. Thank you, Lorena, for 45. Got the Rob Liefeld cover on there. He didn't have to draw any feet. No feet were injured in the cover. So BB.
What was the grade on that one again?
Lorena. What was that?
What was the grade on your Wolverine book again?
That's going to be in a near mint condition.
Ooh, if no one else claims that, I might be swooping in after the it comes down or whatever.
All right, and then I've got the previous issue, which is also Rob Liefeld, which is also in a higher grade or a nice grade, but the other one is the homage cover, so it's a more valuable book. So we have this one for $20, Deadpool and Wolverine, also in a near mint condition on that one. And we'll put that on BB18, and I have more Deadpool Wolverine tie-in stuff for later. Let's do something to fill BB6 real quick. Got 4 New Mutants books. We got New Mutants #1 in a good plus. We got New Mutants #15 in a VG. New Mutants #16 in a fine. It was first appearance of the Warpath, Proudstar's brother. So, and New Mutants #17 in a VG. So we'll do the whole lot there for $10 for 40 Mutants books, including #1. Put that up on BB6 also. And thus endeth filling the wall.
Hey, you got a new claim coming in. Mr. Nope is claiming BB13, BB14 as well.
13 and 14. All right, the 2 flash books. Thank you, Mr. Nope. We'll get those
Nice claim. So say I did pin the fill out the form link in chat. So up to you. You can submit multiple times if you need to, or if you want to wait till all your claims are done at the end of the show. Either way, please fill out that form so we know where to ship it and where to send your payment invoice to and all that kind of stuff.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and get these. So it was the first claim was the Elena. Is that right?
Lorena claimed BB6.
Lorena. All right. I got the chat going here on my second.
Okay.
Although I'm not seeing that. Was that
what's on the rack? You're asking what channels are the claims happening? So we're on the EXP and my channel, Bronze Age Nerds channel. This is Bigby McFly, the comic book guy. We're co-hosts on my channel on a show. He has his own YouTube channel. Basically, the claims are on the EXP though, through their website. But yeah, it's all going to the same place. We're both getting all the emails you send in when that gets generated.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I'm not seeing those claims on YouTube. I've got YouTube running over here, but I'm not seeing them.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, I'll make sure. I'll highlight all the claims on the screen because that's interesting. I guess I thought you would still be seeing all the different claims come through on each one, but you're not on the private chat, are you?
The EXP. No, I'm on the live chat on your channel.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. I in StreamYard, you'd have to be able to. That's where you see all the combined chats. If you're just watching on one channel, they might not be coming through there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well,
and now that I think about it, what's on the comic rack? That's probably what you were asking. We're streaming on like 8 different channels right now, like between Twitch and Facebook and all that stuff. So I see all of the chats coming through, and I will select the first person every time. Don't worry. Like I will make sure to give the first claim the priority every time.
All right. Cool.
Well,
so you're up, sir.
Yeah, I'll switch over to my stuff. I think we're feeling this out for the first time here. What I'm probably going to end up doing is, since I only have 3 lowly books I can show at once, I'll probably run through a couple sets up there real fast and then kind of show them again, and then turn it back over to you.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I would just clear one row at a time and then go back to you. That way it's fair. I don't want to be hogging all the time.
No, you're all good, man. So first up, every time I put up some raw books, I'll have a slab as well. First slab up is first appearance of Apocalypse. It is X Factor in an 8.0 CGC, X Factor number 6. I have it at $55. So that is going to be available right now. Trying to do some X-Men stuff. I also have some Superman stuff and DC stuff too, and a lot of other stuff. But yeah, $55. All you got to do is say claim slab, claim Apocalypse, claim X Factor, and that'll work for that one. I wish I could. You know what? I might get rid of. Try to get rid of the little.
If people claim on your channel, Bronze, are you going to be able to see it as well? Does it combine them?
Yeah, well, I'm in StreamYard, so every single thing will come through the chat on StreamYard that from any of the sources we're streaming to.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Let me just see if I can remove the labels real fast. Guess. I thought there was an easy way to do that, but okay. So I know my little thing that says ban Comic Cam is kind of blocking. There's an A on this one right here. That's B, that's C. So yeah, I just have different versions of X-Men 1, $5 each. Claim A, B, or C. Yeah, that's a good point, Bigby. If you're able to angle your camera up a little bit higher, that would probably be helpful.
A little better.
There you go. Derek, yeah, Bronze.
Yeah, gravity is gonna take its hold of. Let's see, is that better?
Yeah, now they're all in frame, and I know it's going to be really small while I'm focused, guys. But you can always scroll back and see what you talked about.
We were talking about that book though, the X-Men #1. It's a great gap book. We were just talking about that. What's your grades on those, Bronx?
So all these I have at near mint or better.
Okay.
Mr. Nope is also claiming BB6 New Mutants 4-pack on Bigby's wall.
You got it. You're grabbing it.
Hey, speaking of Trav and Comics Limited, he is in the chat. I'm not going to highlight your comment because I'm going to let Bigby see the highlight I made. But we're glad to have you here, Travis. Okay, so that's X-Men, different flavors of X-Men 1 for $5 as well. I do also have the Magneto cover. So if you guys want the set of all 4 covers that make the X-Men 1 collage there, instead of $20, I would go ahead and give you that for $17 if you want to claim all 4 right now. In addition, I do have the deluxe. I'll put that one up for $5 as well. That's in near mint or better condition as well. So if you want to get
$5 also,
yeah, if you want to get all five covers of X-Men 1, I'll do it for $21.
that is a steal, guys.
And again, you have
the gap on that. If you guys don't know what gap is like the difference between grading a book and getting it raw. The gap on X-Men #1 graded versus raw is huge.
and do have X Factor as well. First appearance of Apocalypse, CGC 8.0 for $55. Okay, so these are still available. I'm just gonna, since I have limited camera range here, I'm just gonna show you the other books I have available for this round before we turn it back over to Bigby to go through another row.
Absolutely. And thank you, everybody who's claimed so far. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So keeping with the theme here, man, I should have been writing post-it notes while I did this. Again, we'll get hanging this down, guys. Richard, shipping will be true cost of shipping. So whatever it takes us to get all your stuff packed up and sent out the most economical non-media mail way possible, that's what we'll charge you. Sorry about that, Derek. Okay, let's do. This is a near mint or better copy of X-Men 11, iconic Jim Lee cover. That's going up in the A slot right now. So a lot of 90 X-Men series. I pulled a bunch of stuff after talking to Bigby last night.
We were discussing that at length, for sure.
Yeah.
So Bronze and I said we were going to have a short conversation, which lasted 2 hours.
That's how it usually goes.
I know. He's like, if it's short, I promise. And it's like 2 hours later. 2 hours later.
2 near mint or better copies of X-Men 25 going up $2 each.
There you go. That's some hotness.
Get a little more light on that. Get that to focus a little better.
Those of you who are X-Men 97 fans. And what happened in that book, Bronze?
So that, well, I was going to say spoiler free, here's what happens, but now it's going to be pretty obvious. If you haven't completed X-Men 97, close your ears for about 10 seconds. So this is the issue where Wolverine gets his adamantium ripped from his skeleton. So that is a short conversation. That's funny. So basically you got a set of X-Men 1 books, X-Men 11 iconic Jim Lee cover for $15 in near mint or better. 2, I'd say near mint minus or better copies of X-Men 25. And then I do have the first appearance of Apocalypse. Okay, Travis is claiming the first copy of X-Men 25. Nice.
There you go. Yeah. Some hotness right there, buddy. What do you say? Hot book.
Sold
to the man with a big beard. Wait, that would be all of us, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that does not narrow it down. All right, let me just type your claim in here.
I'm thinking I'm going to have to call this the Beard Cave.
The Beard Cave.
To the Beard Cave.
Here, to replace that, what did I have this book at? This is Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool, signed by Tyler Kirkham, who is the cover artist. It does have a COA. I'll show you the COA real fast because it'll be covered most of the time. So here's the COA. I think that's unknown. I want to say it's the COA for this. Signed on 9/7/19, day after my birthday a few years ago. And that is a gorgeous virgin cover. There's the signature up there, Tyler Kirkham. That's going up at $15. So that's going to replace that.
There you go.
Cool. And I got you down for that book. Just so you know, anybody who claims from me, I also do throw in some really cool freebies. Got the Bronze Age Nerd sticker. If I can get that to focus. There you go. So there'll be one of those in there for your claim. And then let's draw a Spider-Man card for you. So there you go. You got Doc Ock and Spidey there from the McFarlane series. That'll be in your pile as well, Travis. All right, Mr. Nope's claim C. What's that?
I say you're making me look bad.
No,
to get stickers made.
Yeah, I got a guy I could send you over to. Mr. Nope, claiming C. Got you, Mr. Nope. Mr. Nope getting himself a Bronze Age Nerd sticker. And you are going to get, hey, Cosmic Spidey, looks like. Cosmic Spidey coming in for you. They're not all McFarlane cards, but I have the most of those, so probably going to see quite a few of those. I try to grab somewhat randomly. Okay, let me just replace that book real fast.
Hey, Bronze.
Yeah.
I told a bunch of people about your ASM 601 because they were chatting about it in another channel. So that's going to be looked for. People were looking for that. ASM
601. That's a cool book. I wish I had. Oh, I do have that. Nice.
Yes, there was several discussions about. I think Shop for Comics is looking for that one as one of his goals for the year. And then somebody else was like, "Oh, I'm looking for that too." And I was like, "Hey, Bronze has one today."
All right. Speaking of X-Men, this is the first appearance of the word uncanny on an X-Men title. This is a really wrinkled bag. This is a mid-grade copy. I'll kind of do a spine slide. You can kind of see it's pretty well loved. It is intact, complete, newsstand. This is X-Men 114. I have it at $25. So that'll be the last book I put up before we switch back over to Bigby. Just give you a second to check those out. I do want to show you one more time before I pan away. I do have the X Factor number 6 for $55 and a CGC 8.0 first full appearance of Apocalypse. And then next time I come up, I'll have a different slab there for you.
With rumors swirling about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in discussions with Disney.
Or maybe an actor who's better suited to play Apocalypse. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You know that was Oscar Isaac. I don't think he was really suited to play Apocalypse.
No, I don't think that was the right casting for him for sure. But I don't know about The Rock. I just feel like it's I don't know. I don't want to see The Rock in blockbusters. I want to see The Rock do something like he did that Baller show. I want to see him do more stuff like that. That's just me.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna make
just my pen down here, guys. I'm trying to let you have a full shot of the wall.
and to make that easier, I'll actually just go full screen on Bigby again. That zooms in a little bit more for him.
There we go.
Yeah, Richard, I agree. I mean, it'd be exciting to see. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be exciting. I almost don't mind a full CGI character with just somebody's voice over it too, like Thanos.
So, we're in clear. So I guess we'll do last call on one of these rows. I guess I'll clear the bottom row. So I'm going to put these two flash. Actually, I'll move them up. And we got 15 and 38. I'm going to bundle the pair for $40 if somebody wants them. So 2 issues of flash, $40.
Deals.
So wrote it on the tag, $40. Basically, you're getting the $15 one for $2. All right, and then I guess we'll take these. Oh, let's do some more bundling. We're gonna take the 2 Wonder Womans, and we'll do $20 for the pair if somebody wants them on BB7. So we got 10 and 15. I'll do $20 for the pair. We'll put that on BB7. Put out some sheets. There we go. And then we'll take the pair of Liefeld Wolverines. We got 45 and 20 on those. We'll do 55 for the pair if somebody wants on BB8. Actually, we'll make it 50. 50 for the pair on BB8.
Some good deals coming across.
This is where Braun says, clink.
I'm going to be like super generous,
right,
and
so
I'll wait till after the show. I'll try to contain myself, unless I absolutely cannot wait.
Right. All right. So Wolverine Origins. They had a whole story arc, which was Wolverine and Deadpool battling each other until basically they were dead on their feet, waiting for their healing factors to kick in so they could start battling each other again. So we've got this is number, what issue numbers are these? 21. Oops, let's get the glare out of there. Really cool artwork. 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. We've got Dakin showing up to join the party. So we will do $25 for all 5 books. Hit me with that BB7 price again. $20 for the 2 Wonder Womans. So there you go. And I'll put all those Wolverine on BB13 without losing our balance and falling over. And then we're going to do a more recent book that was kind of hot. We've got Edge of Spider-Verse #1, Weapon 8, which I guess is a super cool storyline. This is actually, it looks like Cyclops, but it's actually Peter Parker in another universe abducted into the Weapon X program. And Wolverine gets loose, and they send Peter Parker their best weapon after him. And I guess it's really, Travis was telling me the storyline is just amazing. So we'll put that on BB14, $8. And we've got X-Men Alpha Flight #1 and #2. 2-book set, both of them in VG. We're going to go $4 for the pair. Madeline Pryor, first time she gets powers in this book, granted to her by the Asgardians. So we'll put that on BB15. And then let's do some craziness, some weird stuff. So this is a collection I bought just recently, and it had this pack, and it had, it had a pedigree, Guardians of the Galaxy pedigree, limited edition collector pack. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna go, and I'm gonna even mark this down anymore. It's 5 issues. We've got it's a new story arc, Guardians of the Galaxy 17. If you like cosmic stuff, Infinity Gauntlet, that kind of stuff, this will be right up your alley. So number 17, number 18, number 19, number 20, and number 21. And we're gonna, I got 5 for 20. Let's do 5 issues for $15 on that. 5 issues, $15. We'll put that on BB16. And then we've got, I don't know if we have any Michael Golden fans, but this is, they did this After the Micronaut series was out, these are printed on Baxter paper, the real nice paper, like the GI Joe #1 was printed on bronze. So we got
Yep.
Micronaut Special Edition #1, #2, and the artwork is just amazing in here. If you like Michael Golden, #3, we got some Man Thing action there, and #4, Captain Universe. So these all book for and surprisingly high too. So #1 is in a very fine, $10 is and #2 is $10, very fine. #3, $7, and #4, $7. So, but we'll do the whole set. I'm gonna put it at $20 for the whole set, all 4 issues. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do $15. $15 for the whole set. $15. Mark it down from 24 to 15, even before I put it out. Put that on BB 17. And also from that collection, we got a big chunk of Iron Man. So let's see here. We got Iron Man #120. That's the glare is terrible. 129 in a very fine. Number 138 in a VG. Got a great Madame Mask cover there. I always liked her as a character. We got very good for number 139. We got the classic armor there, the old armor versus his new space armor. 144 in a VG. I love this cover when I was first collecting, when I first started collecting books back in the day, the stealth armor. So 152 in a fine. 160 versus the Serpent Society there in a VG. And 200, the death of Obadiah Stane in a very fine. So we will do 7 books. I've got 25 on here. We're going to do 7 books for $20. 7 books, $20. And we'll put that on BB 18. And that fills that row.
Right on, right on.
Ta-da!
All right. Okay, so let's go. I'll do a final call on my stuff. Got X-Men 11, $15 near mint. Near mint, signed by Tyler Kirkham. Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool, #2, I think, for $15. Or #1, sorry. X-Men 114, the first time they used the word uncanny on the cover, $25. Those are all coming down.
Oh, and hey, I don't know about you, but if anybody sees anything on my wall that they want to make an offer on, feel free.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll always listen to offers. And then
So whoever it was that was interested in those Wonder Womans, let me know if you want to make a counter offer on that $20 price mark. We can talk.
So this is all copies of X-Men 1, all 5 covers, the deluxe A, B, C, D. Those are, I'm just gonna say $20. $20 for all 5 right now.
$20, that's a deal.
And then not last call, but just like, it's going down. You can always come back later and say you want it. First appearance of Apocalypse, $55, CGC 8.0. Okay. New stuff. I'm gonna go the Superman theme lot. You got 9.6 Superboy 9, first full appearance of King Shark. I have that for $70. So that's our slab that's going up this round.
The Nawe,
Ranger
right?
Tech. What's that?
The Nawe? Is that his name?
Oh, right. Yeah. His real name. Tell me about those Marvel Tales and Fantasy Masterpieces on the top row when you get a chance.
Okay. What would you like to know? I can go over the issues and conditions. Is that what you want to talk about? Or maybe the Marvel Tales we've got? Maybe, and then we got issue. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt your time. I'll do it when it's back to me.
Cool. Or if you see, like, if I'm writing down a claim or something like that, feel free to interject. I got Action Comics 461. just kind of a nice comic there. $5 on that. My condition on it is I have it a VG. And then I don't know if you guys know about DC Universe logos. I've got a bunch of these tonight, today. DC Universe logos were available in packs of comics. They're considered more collectible. They're akin to Mark Jewelers, but I don't want to say they're the same thing. If you don't care about them, don't care about them. That's totally fine. If you do, just understand they are kind of considered desirable by some collectors. If you don't know what they are,
they are a thing. That's a hot thing. And there are a lot of keys that come out in those too. Those were originally Toys R Us multi-packs.
That was one place you could get them. There were others too that were available, but Toys R Us was kind of the main place. I got some at Costco back in the day too. Okay. That is that's Action Comics 700 for $10. It's a DC Universe logo, and it is near mint. This is 701, so the next consecutive issue. It's also a DC Universe logo. That one is $7. And then I do have 702, which is also a DC Universe logo. $7 for that.
Is that Bloodsport?
Yeah, it's Bloodsport appearance. And then we're going to do some Power Girl.
That they refer to in the movie in the Suicide Squad?
I'm not sure if that's the issue that's referenced there.
They refer to him shooting Superman. So
doesn't he do that in his first appearance though?
Did he do that in the first? I didn't know.
Okay. Action 1051, David Nakayama Power Girl cover, $7 on that. Just a gorgeous Nakayama cover.
I love this stuff.
Speaking of gorgeous Power Girl covers, this is one of the nicer books I'm bringing tonight, in my opinion. It's the homage to Power Girl 27. This is Action Comics 1051 as well. Warren Liu. This is near mint plus or better. If you wanted it in 9.8, I'd recommend submitting it to CGC. That's what I would have done if you're looking for that gap value. But yeah, that's going to be the final Superman book in this particular set. Once again, we do have the first appearance of King Shark, full appearance. He had a cameo. This is a CGC 9.6. So that is $70 if you would like that. And yeah, got some DC Universe logos and an older Action Comics and some Power Girl. So that's kind of what's up for this round. And I will let Bigby talk to you about Marvel Tales and Fantasy Masterpieces.
There we go. Okay. Apologies again for interrupting your placements.
I don't need your apology. You're all good.
All right. So Marvel Tales, we had a Marvel Tales number 4 in a VG. We had let's get that posted out of the way. Number 5 in a fine minus, and a number 6 in a fine minus, and a number 7 in a VG. And we had all 4 books for 30. I would take 25 on them if you wanted all 4 books for $25. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark that 25. 25 if somebody wants it. Some great Silver Age books. They started reprinting Marvel stuff really early. Like these, the Collector's Item Classics are 1966. So then the Fantasy Masterpieces, we got a 2-book set. We've got Fantasy Masterpieces number 4 in a very good. And we've got number 7 in a very good. So we got the pair for 15. I would go down to $12. $12 on the 2 books. All right, I guess I got to clear a row, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab all of these 80-page giant Batmans. Let's see.
Real quick, here's a better look all at once at the second set I've put up of 3 there. You got the Act 2 Action Comics with Power Girl on it and another DC Universe logo. So if I don't see any interest in those by the time Bigby's finished putting up his row, I will go ahead and put up some new books. There you go.
Okay. And I'm going to say all 4 of these books, $35. 4 80-page giants, $35. Put that back up on. And drop X-Men Alpha Flight off there. Throw that up here in on 15 and 35. All four. And I guess we're going to take these Wolverines down, Bronze. So they didn't go, so you can talk to me later. And the last call, person who was interested in the Wonder Woman's, feel free to make me an offer. I'm going to put them down here. You can always.
So you got an offer from Tex.
Marvel sales. Okay. Let's see. What was that? Yeah, deal. That's her.
All right, you got it, Tex. $40 for the Marvel Tales and Wonder Woman's. I will leave that up for a moment so you can get organized. And then you do have a second claim coming through for BB-8 for Comics Limited, but I'll let you get to that in a second. Just want to let you know.
Range of Tex. So, okay. So I did just put both of them at $20 each, so $40 for the total. So we'll go ahead and put that in my claim box over here.
Yeah, what's up, Let Us Comics? Kenneth Bird jumping in. What's up? How's it going? Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Oh, wait, was BB-8 one of those books that Tex just claimed? Because Comics Limited said sorry. I wasn't sure if that was.
Was that the Wolverine Deadpool or the X-Men Alpha Flight, Trav?
He says he did.
He did.
You did what? Wolverine.
What? That's Wolverine Deadpool? Okay, he's claiming those, the pair for 50.
I get it. He's saying sorry to me because he knows I was going to go for him.
Oh, I gotcha. So 50 for the pair for Trav. Okay.
Sorry, Travis. I am so like doing 4 things at once here that I didn't even catch that. I appreciate it, man. You're all good. I'm glad you got some books.
Okay. 50 for the pair to Comics Limited. Thank you, Travis.
So Tex says he missed the condition on the Wonder Woman. Just tell me there's no surprises. I mean,
I can get you those conditions. There's no surprises. They were not mint, obviously, but
I think Tex is kind of a mid-grade or better kind of guy for anything. I think.
Yeah, let's take a look here real quick.
Just from what I know.
We got VG, good to VG on both of them. The one with the kangaroos has some little creasing at the bottom. I don't know if you can make that out or not. But
I see it.
Yeah. Is that okay, Tex?
Perfect, he says.
All right, cool.
Speaking of perfect, we got Warren Power Girl getting ready to come down. I'd say getting ready to go down, but I don't want to get the XP in trouble. And then we have the Nakayama Power Girl. And then we do have Superboy 9 for full appearance of King Shark for 70 and a 9.6. Those are going to come down. So real fast, I'm just going to take these down and talk about them. Basically,
okay.
These two are available at any point. Any offers, hit me up. The older Action, this is Action 461, $5 and a VG. And then you'll see, so I have Man of Steel, I have Superman, the titled series. The DC Universe logo's got a whole bunch of these. That's Action 700 for $10 in a DC Universe. And then I have 701 and 72, both DC Universe logos for $7 a piece. Real fast, I'm just going to throw up another set of books.
No problem. I have way more books up than you. It's not a problem.
All right. So we're going to go with some Spidey. Go back to Marvel here for a little bit. Do have 129. This is the infamous Lionsgate Films reprint, which is probably, I think, one of the most desirable reprints of 129, but it obviously is not, the first edition. That's a near mint, $15 on that. And then we have some Eric Larson Spidey goodness. We have ASM 332. I want to highlight this closer to the camera because see that crease right there? That runs the length of the cover. So keep that in mind. It is, you get the McFarlane corner box, but definitely got a large crease in it. $10. I'd probably work with you on that if you want to offer a little less. In better condition, it is a newsstand. I have the Hamlet homage cover there. This is I think I have that right. I think it's the first appearance of the green slimy tongue from Eric Larson. $16. ASM 347. Tech says I'll take that BA action. Yeah. Okay, sure.
Oh, your old action?
Yeah. For a second, I thought you meant badass, and I was like, what? But I get it. Okay, cool. All right, let me write you down, Tex.
Bronze Age action. There you go.
Yeah. All right, Tex, you're down on that, and let's get you a sticker and a card.
Travis is saying that Lionsgate reprint has great gap on it also.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't think you're going to get a 9.8 on it, but it is still a nice book. Got your Bronze Age sticker, and we got Goblin impaling himself on his own glider. So those will be your cards. Nice claim, Tex. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know you're the badass. I'm just saying. You got an offer, Bigby. Would you do $6 on the 80-page Batman with rainbow suit on cover?
Okay, well, we had 35 for the whole stack. I just want to get the rainbow suit one. Let's see. Yeah, I can do that. Also got the Batman Who Laughs on the cover.
Okay, so it sounds like he's good to go for that. It's for Lorena.
And then for anybody who's interested on that, the other ones, I will do the rest of the stack since we just took out. We had it at 35. I will do 28 for the rest of the stack if anybody wants the rest of them.
So shipping is for me, it's going to be a true value of shipping. So it really depends on how much you claim, Tex. If you claim one book from me, and I can't guarantee this will work for all these, but for you, Tex, I can probably get your claims from Bigby and kind of combine shipping or something maybe. I don't want to open that up too much because it can get a little dicey. But I think that'll be fine because I know you're not going to be in a rush for these, just from knowing you. And yeah, so basically, if we get them all into a mailer, great. Then it'll probably be like, I don't know, $7 or $8 or something like that. If you're looking at a box, it's just going to be whatever it takes based on the dimensions that we got to pad it out to. Are you cool with that too, Bigby, right, for shipping?
Yeah, I'm going to lean on my shipping guru, Travis, to help me out. He knows everything. So,
okay.
But yeah, I don't have a problem getting you books to combine for whoever you want to do that for.
Cool. Valenrook. So this is ASM 129. First full appearance of the Punisher in story. It is the Lionsgate film reprint. So it was a promotional comic available. I cannot remember. I think around the time of one of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans that came out. And yeah, it's just in near mint condition. Definitely one of the more desirable reprints for this book. $15, I think is a pretty fair price on it. If you do want to get it graded, I think there's one. See if I can highlight that. There's one kind of off to his belt there. There's one little kind of blemish or tick there that's going to keep it from being like a 9.8 or anything. But cool book, and if you're interested in it, just let me know. Alrighty, I'm going to let Bigby talk about another row real fast while people kind of mull that over.
All right, I will get up and get on that. All right, so
No, you know what? Actually, I'm sorry. Maybe you're right, Richard. Maybe it came out when the Punisher film came out. Maybe that's it.
All right. So we got a Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 20 Silver Age book. Good plus, VG minus, $10. And then we've got Alpha Flight number 1 in a very fine. If Mr. Akins is still in here, did somebody say John Byrne? So I'll put the Sergeant Fury on BB7 and the Alpha Flight on BB8. And so I've got some other low-grade silver that is like oddball companies. I've got some graphic novels, or I've got modern variants. What do you guys? Well, chime in. I'll start putting some modern variants up this round. So, and you guys let me know if that's what you guys would like to see. So, we've got Sensational She-Hulk number 1, the Mike Mayhew signed limited edition ASM 300 homage. So Sensational She-Hulk is a virgin variant, and $10 comes with the COA from Mike Mayhew. And so $10, Mike Mayhew. Then still with got a Gold Goblin number 1 virgin variant, $15. I'm not sure who the artist is on that one, but you've got him ripping the Green Goblin in half, the homage to the first Hobgoblin cover. 15 on that one. Actually, you know what?
Richard is claiming She-Hulk.
Richard is claiming She-Hulk. Richard Westfall?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Richard. We'll put that over here in the claim box. And I'm going to go 12 on this Gold Goblin number 1. We're going to change that to 12. Just right off the bat. $12. Gold Goblin, virgin variant number 1. What's that?
Slashing prices.
Crazy Bigby. Slashing prices.
Saturday.
Then we got, I'm going to just start doing that. We got Batman and the Max number 1 virgin variant. You know what? I'm going to change that. $15. Number 1, Batman and the Max virgin variant number 1. $15. And we got Stray Dogs, Dog Days number 1, the John Boy Myers variant. Virgin variant. We've got 15 on that. I'm going to change that to $12. $12. 12 bones. John Boy Myers, Stray Dogs, Dog Days variant. Put that on BB11.
Hey, so Tex, I'm just going to explain this real fast. So what might be confusing for everybody, I am streaming to my Facebook, my YouTube, my X, and the EXP's YouTube, Facebook, X, and whatever other one I didn't say. So we're basically streaming to about like 7 different locations. I can see all the chats that people are putting in from those various locations. Not everybody can. Depending on where you're watching, you're only going to see that sources. So I apologize for any confusion if you don't see somebody else's claims. I promise I am looking at the chronological order of claims and going with what I can see. But the cool thing is we can get all of you in here at once. The unfortunate thing is you can't all see each other. I highly recommend watching on either the EXP YouTube or my own YouTube, whichever is best for you. And Lorena, he did say Stray Dogs.
Yes, I did. Stray Dogs, Dog Days number 1, virgin variant, John Boy Myers. $12.
Just so you know, Tex, Richard is offering it to you if you want it. So,
all right. Well, all that's
just keep in mind. Lorena is claiming Stray Dogs.
Okay, Lorena. Thank you.
See, I'm paying attention to chat.
All right. Thank you, Lorena. Thank you very much. So we're talking about doing this like bi-weekly, possibly. Is that right?
I would say like probably monthly, like just I
Monthly?
mean, just to be sure, and maybe more often depending on how it goes. You're doing
Okay.
amazing. You're offering some really great books. Props to everybody
Yeah.
in here checking this stuff out.
So I've got a lot more stray dogs, Lorena. Let me know if you want to see. I buy a lot of bulk variants and stuff, so I've got a bunch of the horror poster homage ones and everything. So let me know if that's something you want to see next time. So
You got a little bit of
Mandalorian.
a thing here. Tex would like to combine it with
Okay.
the Sergeant Fury for a couple bucks off, but you don't have to.
For the She-Hulk? Is that what he's
I
asking
believe
for?
that's what he's probably saying. Because
Okay,
Richard
if
offered it to
if
him.
Richard is still okay with that, I can do that. So we'd be doing 18 for the pair.
I know it's some extra typing, but when you do mention that kind of stuff, okay, it says yes, great. I just want to make sure when you mention that kind of stuff, please be specific because we are both multitasking here, so it can get a little chaotic.
Okay, yeah, I can. Richard, are you okay with that?
He says I'm cool with anything because Richard is cool.
All right, so Tex, I'm going to do. I'm going to do 8 on the Sergeant Fury, and 10 on the She-Hulk. So that'll make it 18 for the pair, and I'm going to write your name on there, Tex and Tex. I'm going to take Richard's name off of there.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
I understand you're trying not to be verbose, but we do appreciate the detail.
So Mandalorian number 5, Virgin variant. We got 20 on it. I'm going to knock it down to 18. And I'm not sure who the artist is on that. It's got a big Z. It's cool looking. It almost looks like Arthur Adamsy. But well, this is right up your alley there, Richard.
There you go. It's not like he has any shortage of options. That's the beauty of it.
Right. All right, so let's fill up a couple more spots. We've got Edge of Spider-Verse number 1, Virgin variant. We got the 2 T-Rexes fighting each other. We've got 30 on that. Let's make it 27. 27 for the Edge of Spider-Verse number 1, Virgin variant, T-Rex cover. 27 bucks. Put that on BB11. And got, oh, this one's got a big price tag on it. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 1 with a COA limited to 600. Whoops, wrong way. Limited to wrong way. There we go. Limited to 600. And we got 60 on that one. Let's knock it down. Even though it's a big book, we'll knock it down to 55.
55.
I can't drive, so $55. I'm crossing that out. No 60, 55. So cool variant cover, limited to 600. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 1.
And then as you're putting that up, Richard did indeed claim the Star Wars Mandalorian.
Okay. Richard Westfall, Star Wars Mandalorian. All right. Well, I got some hotness then here. We're going to put up in that spot.
All right, let me put up one more, and then I'm going to go through a row or so's worth after that, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, absolutely. You're okay with me filling the holes when they occur, right?
Oh yeah,
Is that all right?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't you weren't having plans beyond that because I was gonna get some stuff up.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to clear another row and then just keep going.
Got to get through these 4 short boxes.
Right. All right. We'll just do this one first. We got some Ultimate stuff coming up. So we've got Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 variant edition versus the Green Goblin there. We've got 30 bucks on that. This is a hot property. We got 30 bucks on that, and we will knock that down to 27. So there we go. 27. If somebody wants that. Ultimate Spider-Man #1 variant edition. And then handing it off to my good friend Bronze.
Cool,
That's on
cool.
BB7.
Some great books available. So make sure you guys are considering the ones that are still up on Bigby's wall. Going over, we're just going to talk about these again while I replace these. Real fast, actually, what I will do here is just kind of, I'll make myself larger, show this off. Big book, first appearance of Carnage. It's in a CGC 9.4, 150 on this one right here for you. So
There
first appearance of Carnage, 150 to say claim Carnage. That is available. And I'm sorry, 150. Let's do 130 on that. I'm sorry. That was kind of a brain fart when I was writing that down. See, we can slash prices.
Yeah, that was all good, buddy.
All right, so
slash them right off the bat.
130 there is the new price on that. Okay, so coming down and going up, we've got, I believe I'm right on this. First appearance of the Slimy Tongue, Eric Larson, ASM 347 newsstand for $16. That one is coming down. Going up in its place, the One Moment in Time storyline kicks off. Gorgeous cover. Kind of a rougher condition on the comic, so I marked it down to $2. You know, just kind of a nice, pretty cover there. We have ASM 332. Does have a pretty gnarly crease in it. I'd take $8 on that right now, just even though it says 10. You know, if you guys want to do that, that's another good Eric Larson book. Going up in its place, I'll put up a lower grade, like I would say VF probably copy of ASM 375. And then VF plus near mint minus, that's $10 on the lower quality one, $12 on the higher quality one, higher condition. Try to do that without knocking books over. There we go. And then pulling down the Lionsgate edition of ASM 129, first appearance of the Punisher, Tom Jane himself, as Richard pointed out. And then we'll put up the foil facsimile of ASM 300, which the bag doesn't do it justice, but when you get these things out of the bags, they're pretty shiny. They slab up nice. Got that for $15 for everybody right there. And then, again, we do have the Carnage. First appearance of Carnage, first appearance of Cletus Cassidy as Carnage. That's in a CGC 9.4. So that is going up on the wall right now. I do have one of the bigger books that I know people are waiting for me to show off, and I'm just going to talk about that one.
Drum roll, please.
Always a popular one. Let me just point out, if you're a J. Scott Campbell fan, J. Scott Campbell is doing a CGC signing coming up. I am sending off a couple copies of this myself, but I don't want to send off more than 2. So my third copy is going up for sale. Easily one of the most desirable J. Scott Campbell books in existence. ASM 601.
3 copies of that, man.
Yeah.
That's
so
a good one.
That is $150.
How much you got on that bad boy?
$150
Nice.
on that one, near mint condition. It does have the only thing that's keeping it out from being like a 9.8 contender is that corner. I don't know if that'll focus. There's a little white on that corner. Here, I'll show it on this cam. It might actually look better.
Hello, Dale.
Dale of Suspense in the house. So it's not bad, but there is just the tiniest little thing up there. So J. Scott Campbell, ASM 601, classic cover, often homaged. In fact, I have homages to this cover coming up in the show, including one really fun one that's a metal cover, Archie cover. But there you go, $150 on that. Big book. So we'll put that up. So again, we have first appearance of Carnage. Mark that down to $130. That's a CGC 9.4. We have ASM 300 facsimile foil for $15 and near mint to near mint plus condition. I have a VF Plus and a VF Plus Tenuement Minus, I would say, actually, copy of ASM 375. That is the first Anne Wang who becomes She-Venom. It's also the beginning of the transition for when Venom starts to become an anti-hero instead of a villain, which, Bigby and I actually talked about last night. So, it's kind of a fun book.
That is the turning point where Venom becomes a good guy.
Yeah.
He realizes that if he kills Spider-Man, that the innocent will suffer. And so Venom becomes a good guy, drops his vendetta against Spider-Man.
So, and like Bigby mentioned earlier, I do accept offers. If some of the stuff, especially the mid-range price stuff, especially that, if you're looking for it, let me know. Derek is taking ASM 601. Congratulations, Derek. That is a nice claim there. I know you just made a couple of people jealous that told me they could not be here, and they offered me money ahead of time, and I said no. We were going to go ahead and make sure that everybody has their chance on that saw the preview. So I appreciate that that you were coming in and actually watching the show and claimed it. And I'm sorry to those other people, but I will have other copies that'll be signed by J. Scott Campbell available in a few months. And sounds like Derek might too.
I think I have a copy of that too. So when it comes around to it, I can bring one up in a couple weeks too.
So excellent claim by Derek, and Derek, as happens with all my claims, gets a Bronze Age Nerd sticker that I'll automatically always put way too far to the left. And let's get you for a nice big book like that. Let's get you some cards. You're going to get a few different cards here. Let's go with a Topps Chrome Rhea card. Those are the nice, like, metallic cards. I'll give you a Star Wars, the painted Star Wars Galaxy cards from the 90s, Chewbacca. And let's give you a couple Spidey cards, because why not? Spidey versus the Goblin, appropriate for an ASM 601. And how about
Jackpot?
Morbius versus Manwolf. There. So yeah, you got some nice cards, man. Appreciate it, Derek. Jackpot claiming ASM on Stan C. That's the One Moment in Time kickoff storyline. It is $2. I just want to make sure you know that it does have a pretty healthy spine tick on it. And I think there's even some smaller ones, but that one's pretty obvious. So I'll just give you a chance to check that out too, just to make sure that you are okay with that. And then Derek, I will ship, just so you know, books over $100. Usually, if they can fit, I'll fit it in a top loader and make sure it gets shipped extra secure and all that stuff too. So appreciate that. Jackpot, just let me know if you're okay with that, because I wanted to make sure, just in case you just tuned in, I wanted you to know about the damage on that. If you're cool with that, awesome. You still get all the freebies and all that fun stuff and the starter box, but just want to make sure you know. And thanks for joining, Jackpot.
She is good with it.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I don't mind the
awesome.
Jackpot.
She is one of the people I was talking with about the 601.
Yeah, she I started following her channel. I can't remember who showed it off to me. I think it might have been K-pop or somebody in that circle, but started following her channel. I know she was doing some like rearranging and stuff like that when I tuned into her channel and subscribed, but definitely check out Jackpot. We'll give you a Prowler card
by my circle of friends also. So
is that one?
We like Sophie. She's awesome.
You get a Bronze Age Nerd sticker, which, for those that are just now tuning in, you still get one of those. And you know what? I'm going to indulge me for a second here while people are checking out the last of those claims. I'm going to see if I have a Mary Jane card, because, Jackpot. There we go.
Right.
There we go.
There we go, MJ. There we go.
McFarlane card series. So thank you for the claim there. And I'm going to find one book to replace that real fast. And then, actually, you know what? I have a set. I have a set of books to replace that real fast. So this is from the second, more recent ASM run, not the current one that's going on right now. But this is with the Suit debut where he fought the Kingpin. This is a Tyler Kirkham ASM 300 homage. this is the trade dress, which I actually, you know, I think Bigby and I were talking about this last night too. I love trade dress homages. I am going to include, I mean, obviously the more valuable comic here is the Virgin. It has kind of that, I don't know, not quite sepia toned kind of filter to it, which is kind of cool. But both of these, love the trade dress on that. Love the colors. I think they pop.
Yeah, beautiful book.
So let's do that set for 35 on that.
35 boom.
Which I don't know. Maybe it's because Tyler Kirkham. This set actually does retain its value. Not sure if you do slams, but there's a J. Scott Campbell signing. Yes, exactly. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. So get your books into the CGC if you want to do that J. Scott Campbell sending. I know I've got a grip of books I'm sending off to that. I'm glad you appreciate it. Yeah, and I throw in other random freebies too. By the way, folks, you'll get like random comic books and stuff like that, and my boxes too. I throw in some extras. So, all right, let's go for another row from Bigby. If you want to switch out one,
we're gonna tear down Mr. Gorbachev. We're gonna tear down that top wall. All right, so real quickly, we got BB1. We've got Marvel Superheroes King Size Special #1. We got $12 on that. Taking it down, but I would take $10 if somebody wants to make an offer. Excellent Alpha Flight. 2-book set, $4. I don't know if I can. I'll do 2-book set, $3. We got the 5-book set of the collector's item classics for $45. I would take $30 on that set. We've got Fantasy Masterpieces. We marked it down to 12. How about 10 for the pair? Supergirl and Wonder Woman, the cool bondage cover. We got 13 on that one. How about $10? We'll take that one down as well. But anybody who sees anything there, just shout it back to me. We'll make it good. And then we had the pair of Flash for $40, and that was already giving you one of them almost for free. We'll make it $35 for the pair of Flash if you want them. And they are down. All right. So
hey, real fast, Bigby. I'm just replying to a chat here. Comics Limited. Yes, I will take $10 on the $12 copy of ASM 375. That is yours. Absolutely. Folks. What that means is the $10 copy I have left is now $8.
Ooh. All right. So this is a book that Bronze and I talked about last night. And I want to show the condition on it. This is a limited edition Daredevil graphic novel. Kevin Smith, Joe Quesada, Jimmy Palmiotti. It was done by Dynamic Forces. This is textured print on the inside here. Super high quality. But it is signed by Quesada, Kevin Smith, and Palmiotti. And limited. It's got a number there, serial number 1859 on that. And
good year.
So it's the series. The original cover price on this book was $80. I'm going to go $60. There is a small on the dust jacket. I don't know if you can see, there's a small dimple right there.
I see it.
And there's a very small dimple up here at the very edge of the dust jacket. So there and there. Other than that, beautiful book signed by Quesada, Palmiotti, and Kevin Smith. So we're going to go $60 on this book.
Okay, so hold up. You got 2 claims here from Tex. Tex will do the Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Daredevil.
Superman. Oh, he's taking the hardcover. Okay.
Yeah, and sorry, Comics Limited. Tex came through first on that one, so I see your claim on that as well. But Tex beat you to it.
Oh, sorry, Trav.
And hey, Legion of Comics, how's it going? What's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good Memorial Day weekend. Thanks for being here. We got some good comics.
Supergirl was the other one that Tex wanted.
Superman, Wonder Woman. He said.
Supergirl, Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's yeah. There we go. I think that's probably what he's talking about.
We said we do $10 on that guy, so I will do $10 on that guy.
Perfect. Hey, Legion, you just missed. I had a whole bunch of DC Universe Action Comics and some Warren Liu, Power Girl, and stuff like that. I know you're a Superman fan, so I just thought I'd throw that out there. And if you're just here to hang out, hey, we appreciate it.
And also, if anybody catches you on the rewind, I'm sure if something doesn't move, you're willing to hit you up on Instagram, right?
Totally, 100%. I mean, yeah, hit me up anywhere. I'm always down for that. Like like you guys saw, I'm taking offers on stuff too, so don't worry about it if you want to come through. Okay, I got a claim on mine. Thanks, Bri. I'll put you down for that, and I'll show on my camera your little bonuses you're going to get here. Okay.
Do you want to refill that spot?
I will. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll get to it. I got to take down a whole new row anyway.
Okay. Well, Trav, this might be up your alley. We've got Conan, Throne of Aquilonia. It's got a gold foil logo on it from Dark Horse Comics. Original cover price on this was $20. We're going to do $14. It's a graphic novel. And we're going to go Hack Slash, first cut, volume 1 for Hack Slash, graphic novel. I believe this is out of print, but anyways, it's the first printing of that. Bronze approved with the booty cover there.
Absolutely.
We're going to go.
And Tim Seeley.
$12 on that, guys.
I had fun hanging out with him at a con. I had fun hanging out with Tim Seeley last summer at a con. So
we're going to put that at BB2. Let's see. We're going to go Identity Crisis hardcover with the Michael Turner cover, gold foil logo. Original cover price on this is $25. We're going to go $20. Hardcover Identity Crisis, $20.
So, Bri, I'm showing you your bonuses: Shocker, Spidey, and Silver Sable, and a sticker. Great claim. Make sure you fill out the form either when all your claims are done, or fill it out for each claim if you need to. Don't forget. So we get all your shipping information and know where to send your invoice. And thanks, Legion. We appreciate you hitting the thumbs up. Thanks a lot for being here, man. Hope you have fun at work.
We're going to do Infinite Crisis hardcover, still in the shrink wrap. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still in the shrink wrap. Should be minty condition. Original cover price on that was $25. We're going to go $20 on that. And that's got first appearance of Jaime Reyes in it, right?
Yeah, and first appearance as Blue Beetle too.
Yes. So put that on BB4. Let's see, what should we do next? Keep going with the hardcovers. We've got Kick-Ass, one of the best comics ever, in a hardcover, still in the shrink wrap. Original cover price on it $25. We're going to go $20. And this, if you haven't read this, oh my god, so good. Romita and Miller. Yes, good stuff. So $20 on Kick-Ass hardcover. I'll put that on BB5. And I got a big stack of Star Wars. Those will be coming up. Got a big stack of Ex Machina. I don't know what that is. I'll not put that up here. All right. So we've got. So Marvel did a series called Marvel Encyclopedia a while back. Each book was focused on a character. So this is the Hulk one. So the numbering was like, I think the first one was like, I don't know, X-Men. Second one was Fantastic Four. The third one is Hulk. And so it's everything you want to know about the Hulk. It's description of his origins. It's got this reprints his first appearance in here. Talks about the show. Talks about his Rogues Gallery. Talks about some more recent storylines. Just a really cool book, all about the Hulk. Hardcover, original cover price on that was $20. We're gonna go $15. Marvel Encyclopedia, the Hulk. We'll put that on BB6. We're gonna take it back to bronze.
Cool. Let me just finish writing down my last claim here. Thanks again for that claim, Bri. Hopefully you saw your little bonuses I threw in there. Got a new slab and a few new books I'll be putting up here. Just so you know, Comics Limited did just claim the Hulk.
Absolutely. Okay.
So real fast, I'll just move this over here for a second. Sandman fans, this is Sandman #1. Neil Gaiman. Gosh, sorry, that's going to get cut off there a little bit. That is a CGC 8.0. I have that for $140 on that one. So that is the big
nice.
slab. Yeah, nice book. Definitely a hard BB6 for Comics Limited. It is a hard book to get in high grade, notoriously, and a fun book. First appearance of Morpheus, aka Dream. And then I've got ASM 375, first and wing, that's coming down. I marked that down to $8, so not really last call, but I'm taking it down. So definitely good time to type claim if you want it. And in its place, we will put up. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm going to fill that BB6 with another Marvel Encyclopedia. This one is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
BB6.
He's a popular character people seem to like.
That Spider guy, Spider-Man thing.
Spider guy. Replacing that, we have Alf. That's a 10. Sorry for my weird. It looked like a 6, and so I tried to make it look like a 0. And yeah, this is in fine condition. Definitely would benefit from a press. There's some crinkling there that would go away, but there is a couple ticks right there as well. But Alf,
I want to see a variant cover with Alpha Flight. All the heroes as Alf characters.
That'd be fun. And then we've got Aliens versus Predator #1, Philip Norwood cover. Cool book. We got this in a VF. That's going to replace the foil facsimile for ASM 300. That's coming down. And $8 coming up for Aliens versus Predator #1. We'll accept offers on both those books too if you've got something in mind that seems to make more sense. Sandman #1, great book. It's temporarily moving out of view, but it's still available. And we're going to put up a J. Scott Campbell cover. People like that J. Scott Campbell guy.
That J. Scott guy. Hey, not to tout hot book, but Sandman season 2 coming out. So
yeah,
that should push that book.
So this is a 1 in 50 Alice Eve Ever After Virgin black and white J. Scott Campbell cover. It's an Alice in Wonderland cover for Alice in Wonderland character. It is also in this issue, I believe, was the first preview appearance of Grimm when that came out. So it's kind of a cool Grimm key too, and that is $25. Cool. That's a near mint plus condition.
Very cool.
Preston, hey, I totally understand. I appreciate you being here. If you'd like, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Let it play in the background. All that stuff helps us out, and we do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. And don't worry, we'll come back with other shows in the future doing this, at least for the time being. It sounds like every month, maybe every couple of weeks or something, we'll try to get together and do this. And, we got lots of comics, and people like comic books. So
comical books.
All right, so Alice, 1 in 50 J. Scott Campbell Virgin ratio variant for $25. Alf #1 for $10. Aliens versus Predator #1 for $8. Offers on those are acceptable. I don't think I could do much on that, but I could do a little bit on these if you're interested in them. And then offers available on this too. This is a CGC 8.0 Sandman #1, $140. Let me know if you got any offers on that. And real fast, for people that have just tuned in, I can very quickly recap the slabs that are still available. First full appearance of Carnage and a CGC 9.4. We mark that down to $130. We have first full appearance of King Shark, whose post-it note wants to escape, for $70 and a CGC 9.6 that is available. And
cannot contain the Nawe.
And then we got X Factor #6, first full appearance of Apocalypse in a CGC 8.0 for $55. Let me know if anybody has any offers on any of that stuff, any questions. Those are the slabs that are still available. I'm going to get another set of books ready to go up. Mr. Nope would like to get the X-Men 11 from the beginning. 100%, Mr. Nope. I will get that one added to you. And Don Johnson is claiming the Alice and Sandman. Good claims there. So I'm going to have a lot of cool freebies for both of you. Go ahead and give me a second to get that set up. While I'm doing that, I'll quickly make Bigby's wall a bit bigger so you can kind of see some of the comics on his wall. And if you want to start doing anything, you can start. But I am going to show off their freebies here when I get them picked out.
Absolutely. And for those who may have missed it, I did replace the Marvel Encyclopedia Hulk with the Marvel Encyclopedia Spider-Man, which is also $15. So there is that. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and start clearing a row, and we'll talk about discounting these things as I'm clearing them. So we got the Wolverine 5-book set of Wolverine versus Deadpool in Wolverine Origins. We've got $25 on it. I will go ahead and take $20 if anybody wants that. We've got the Edge of Spider-Verse first appearance of Weapon 8. We've got $8 on that. I will take $6 on that if somebody wants that. We had the pile of Batman 80-page giants. We had $28 on it. I'll knock it down even further to $25 for 3 80-page giant Batmans. $25. We had, whoops, the tag. Not always a bad influence. We had the 5-book set of Guardians of the Galaxy. We had $15 on. I'm going to knock that down to $10 for 5 Guardians of the Galaxy. We had the 4-book set of Micronauts. We had $15 on that. I'm going to go ahead and knock that down to $10. These books are wanting to slide on me now. Don't slide. No slide. Over there. There we go. We had 7 issues of the Invincible Iron Man for $20. I'll go down to $15 if anybody wants those 7 issues of Iron Man. Bronze Age goodness.
Yes, I am.
Oh, cleared the road.
That's right.
Yep.
Hey, real fast, I'm going to show off.
Stuff now.
Hold on, I'm going to show off the freebies for these folks.
All right, and you got to refill your Alice slot too.
So, Mr. Nope, you claimed the X-Men 11 from the beginning of the show. Nice pickup there for folks that don't know what that is. That's the classic Jim Lee cover there. He got it for $15. And then you got a Dr. Doom and Spider-Man meetup and a Fantastic Four card from the McFarlane Spider-Man books, as well as a sticker from me, which, you know, I'll throw in 1 or 2 of those per box probably. And then Mr. Don Johnson claimed the Sandman #1 8.0 with a lot of glare on it from my main studio light there. And the J. Scott Campbell Alice book. Those are some fantastic claims as well. And for that, you are going to get a whole grip of stuff.
Everybody.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And you're going to get a sticker. I'm going to give you this really shiny tech card from the Bad Batch, Star Wars Chrome card, a Star Wars Marvel card for that series that came out in like 2015, a Star Wars featured Mercenaries card with some Mandalorian action, Spidey 2099 McFarlane card. You get a Spider-Man #1 card from the McFarlane series, and Spider-Man trying to tell Cyclops this is how you snap your fingers. I don't know what he's trying to do there, but there you go.
Talking to Thanos. Thanos was right.
So that is going to Don Johnson. Loved you on Miami Vice. I make that joke every time you're on the channel, and I hope it doesn't offend you every time. You keep coming back. So and then let's see. Yeah, refill the spot there. Well, we did ASM 601 earlier, so I'm going to show this on the main camera. It's metal. It's pretty hard to show this off and do it justice. This is like near mint plus, submit it to CGC. It's a 9.910 candidate. Because metal covers are just fun like that. And there's maybe one tiny little thing on the bottom, but you're probably still going to get an extremely high grade on it. Limited to 50 copies. This is Archie. This is the Valentine's special. First appearance of Cassie Cloud. Very cool comic book. Yes, the Valentine Spectacular, first Cassie Cloud, Dan Parent cover, ASM 601 homage. Limited to 50. This is copy 32. Metal cover.
If you guys have never held a metal book, they're really heavy. They are. There's something to actually touch. I mean, they are really cool.
This, good luck finding copies of this available for sale. Because there are not very many in existence. If you're an Archie fan, if you're an homage fan, if you are a J. Scott Campbell ASM 601 fan, like, you know, somebody in the chat was earlier, just saying. There you go. $100 on that. There's one available on eBay right now for $120, I think. So that's a considerably better offer there. So we filled that slot back up.
Marked down from the market.
Yeah. So I did check, and there is one available on there. So yeah, metal cover, really hard to make it show up. In fact, I might actually switch, get some more light on it. Maybe that would help, because they don't show up on camera.
It needs to be tilted forward a little bit more to catch the light somehow. There you go. But when it tips back, there you go. See.
Yeah, 100%, Don, and you know, there'll be like free comic books and stuff inside your guys' boxes and stuff too when you claim. So I appreciate it. All right, Bigby is probably going to do another run through, and then I will pull down and put up some new comics on the turnaround.
All right, sounds good. So let's see. Graphic novels or books? What do you think?
You know what? I said, well, if anybody says graphic novels, I say comics, but you know, that's just my vote.
Let's do books. All right. So got Ultimate Black Panther #1. That's some hotness right there. We got $35 on that. You know what? I'm gonna knock that down to $32. Actually, gonna knock it down to $30. $30. Ultimate Black Panther #1, $30. On BB13, we've got Ultimate Spider-Man #1, limited edition. It's an homage to the original Ultimate Spider-Man #1, and it is limited to 800. And it is we got $40 on it. We will knock it down to $36 though. $36 if somebody wants it. Ultimate Spider-Man #1, limited edition, homage to the original Ultimate Spider-Man #1. Carnage Forever variant cover #1. We got $3. $3. I grabbed the really expensive ones, didn't I? All right. We've got Exoswords, Part 1. $3. The design variant. I'm gonna just kind of Carnage. Well, they got their own numbers. Never mind. BB16. $3. And grab some better books. These are like cheap books. Yeah.
Hey, cheap books need love too.
Yeah, true. All right. We got a limited edition House of Secrets facsimile edition, limited to 1,000. the COA. We've got $10 on that. I'm going to knock it down to $8. It's a foil edition, foil House of Secrets Virgin Facsimile Edition, with the COA limited to 1,000 copies, $8. BB17, and we got Red Sonja Age of Chaos #2. We've got, it's a black and white Virgin variant. We've got $10 on that, and knock that down to $8 also. So $8. Red Sonja Age of Chaos #2 Virgin variant, black and white. $8. Not 10. 8. Put that on BB18. And we'll send it over to my good friend Bronze.
Hey. So let's see here. So I'm going to take down the books that are up right now. So I'll just mention them again real fast before the new books come up. We've got Alf, $10 on that. If you want to give me $8 for it, I would take it in a heartbeat. Got Aliens vs. Predator #1, $8 on it. I would take $6 for it in 2 heartbeats. So those are coming down. I'll leave this up for a second, but it's going to come down pretty quick. But it's going to be joined by another good-looking Archie book. This is Betty and Veronica, Forever Rock and Roll #1. Obviously, a Britney Spears homage. This has the COA. It's limited to 200 copies. It's number 95 from the Comic Corner. Dan Parent cover, another fantastic homage. That's going up in A. I have it for $40. I just marked that down from $45 before I even put it up. Astonishing X-Men #3. VF plus condition, probably, maybe near minus. $10 on that. If you don't know what this is, it's the first appearance of Abigail Brand in Cameo. Also a pretty cool Cassidy cover before he forgot how to draw. Okay, I'll briefly pull this down. It's still going to be, kind of just right here, not even quite out of view, to put up another comic. This is Avengers 269. I just marked this down from $15. This is a Origin of Kang as Ramatut. Avengers 269. It is in near mint minus condition. Yeah, I think that seems about right. Looking at that. And then booty cover lovers in the booty cover slot. I'm going to have this kind of going up. This is a fantastic bootylicious cover. That is not the right price. You know what? Oh, I can't do that. That's the price for the trade. Tell you what. Oh man, I can't do it. I would love to. I can't. That's the trade sticker that ended up on there. So my bad. I have to do it at $45. If you guys eBay that right now, you'll see why. That's still a smoking deal. But bootylicious, Battle Chasers, Red Monica homage from Ariel Diaz. It's the purple Battle Chasers booty cheek cover there, cheeky cover. And then slabs. Have sold the Sandman slab, so we got to get a new slab in here. How about the first appearance of Rogue? You guys liked Rogue? Is she a fun character? Did you like X-Men 97? A CGC 8.0. $95 for a CGC 8.0. Get it while it's still available. If I can get it all in one frame, it'll be amazing. There we go. $95, CGC 8.0, first appearance of Rogue, Avengers Annual number 10, bootylicious, Red Monica, first appearance of Abigail Brand in Cameo, Origin of Kang as Ramatut, and a Britney Spears homage, and of course, the ASM Metal 601 homage. We're just doing lots of homages, right? 3 homages on screen at once right there. It's fun. It's fun. I do have some other fun stuff coming up. But yeah, I see my stuff goes fast because I only have 3 spots to fill.
Right. I'm sorry,
So,
brother.
no, it's all good.
I'm trying to go
Let me know if
fast for
anybody
you.
has any offers on any of that stuff or anything they want to talk about with it, combinations, that kind of stuff. Always happy to entertain that. I'm going to highlight Bigby again so he can kind of go through another row, and I'm going to get my next batch ready.
All right, sounds good. All right, so those $3 books, we're gonna make a big bundle of $3 books and see if anybody wants it. So we got that X of Swords, the sketch variant. We got the design variant. We got the Carnage Forever #1. We've got Moon Knight Black, White, and Red variant cover. We've got Legion of X. I don't know if you guys can see these. Okay. We've got Captain America and the Avengers with Rocket Raccoon. We've got Ant-Man, Proctor Valley Road, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, Sandman, DC Rebirth. We got Suicide Squad. We got a really cool X-Men green Scarlet Witch cover. So there's 32 books there. Let's say $27. You guys want all of those books. Big old stack. Or, I'm sorry, not have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books there. Times they were $3 a piece, so that would be $36. So yeah, I'll say $27 for the pile of all these $3 variant covers on BB16. Or actually on BB15 because they won't fit on 16. BB15. Then, as I was digging through, there was actually another. So that is the Red Eyes variant on the House of Secrets. This is the other version of it with the COA limited to 1,000. So we got 5 on that one. So we could do the pair for $12 if somebody wants to pair the Red Eyes and the regular one. So put that on BB16. All right. And I'm going to take all the graphic novels down. So I will do $10 on Conan of Aquilonia if somebody wants that. We've got the Hack Slash Volume 1. I got $12 now. We'll do $10 on that if somebody wants it. We've got the Identity Crisis hardcover. We've got $20 on that. I do $15 if somebody wants that. That book actually makes Dr. Light scary. We got Infinite Crisis. It's still sealed in the shrink wrap. We've got $20 on that. I do $15 if somebody wants that. We've got Kick-Ass, still sealed in the shrink wrap. I do $15 if somebody wants that. We've got Marvel Encyclopedia for we have 15 on that. I'll do 12. Both the Crisis together for 30.
Yeah, it's the offer from Trav.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Cool. Nathan, you are not late. You are right on time to get yourself some awesome comic deals. Just like everybody else in chat, you're going to have some good stuff coming your way. So we appreciate being here. And Richard, got it. I'll wait for your check and let me know.
Grab. All right. So, Trav, you didn't need the Spider-Man encyclopedia? Maybe you already have that. All right, we've cleared a row. Yeah. Let's get to some of the books. We've got a Secret Invasion variant #1. Oop. Can I get big?
Big B, yes, you can. I was just taking advantage of the slight lull there to show some stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Were
you're
you showing?
you're
Go
fine.
ahead.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
okay. Okay, so Secret Invasion #1, $5 variant cover. So we're gonna put that on BB1. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters Bausch variant cover. $5 on that one.
She looks familiar.
I think she's a friend.
I
Someone
like
who
her. I
loves
like
you
her
very
outfit
much.
later in the movie better though.
Yes. Follow the House of X #1 variant cover. Colossus with his goatee. $6. What do you got? Speaking of ASM, here we go. We got an ASM #28 Virgin variant. Beautiful cover. I'm not sure who the artist is. Maybe
Is that?
it's
I think that might be Ariel
LU.
actually.
There's the signature down there.
Is that Ariel's signature?
But it's beautiful, whatever it is, whoever it is.
Sign
But
that
it's a
one.
Virgin variant. We got $5 on that one.
I'm gonna whenever post in the chat who that is I'm gonna kick my own butt because I feel like I should know who that is.
You got a Ultimate Black Panther #1 variant cover. Sorry, I'm trying to hold all these books like I'm cradling a baby. Ultimate Black Panther #1 variant cover. We got $10 on that. We'll knock it down to $8.
By the way, at this point in the show, I just want to say real fast, if you do have requests of like titles, that kind of stuff, let us know because I have stuff that I can tell I'm not going to be able to get to through the period of the show, so I can kind of prioritize putting stuff in that you might request, that kind of thing. I'm sure Bigby is willing to accommodate requests as well. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got. All right. Something is killing the children. Limited edition, numbered to 1,000. Bryce Comics got a COA. #21 by is that Zoo Orzu?
oh yeah,
Beautiful cover. And we
That's
got 15 on that. I'll knock it down to 12 though. Somebody wants that.
Deals. We got deals, folks.
Deals. So DB6, Something is Killing the Children, #21, $12. And I'm kicking it back to my friend Bronze so he can make some deals as well.
Yo, what's up? Hey. All right. So we got some comic books here, folks. I see people drop in the chat. I see you guys. There's fire coming. I have not yet begun to show the fire. No, actually, I've begun to show the fire. I'm just going to continue. And speaking of fire, all the things coming down. For right now, we got first appearance of Rogue and its CGC 8.0 for just $95. Good time to get into Rogue. A lot of interest in the character after X-Men 97. Plus, there will be even more to come, I'm sure. So that is temporarily going down there. We do have very key comic book, the Weapon X saga beginning in Marvel Comics Presents. Does have some generous spine ticks, and I just want to make sure that those get shown there. It's in kind of mid-grade copy condition. I have it at 20. I'll just automatically mark that down to $18 right now. So $18 on that, which I guess I should probably write, otherwise I will forget when somebody says that. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? $18 on that one. So $18 on Marvel Comics Presents because it looked a little rougher than I remembered it looking. So why not? And then we have booty cover of the week, Ariel Diaz winner right there. Battle Chasers 1 homage, Joe Madureira. That's coming down. So is the first appearance of Abigail Brand in Cameo in Astonishing X-Men #3. In its place, let's put up Gnort's Illustrated Swimsuit Special #1. Adam Hughes cover. Very cool. $6 on that. That's going up. I know that I think it was Richard was checking on Avengers 269. No worries, Richard. It's not going anywhere. $12 though on the Origin of Kang as Rama Tut. In its place, going up. Got multiple first appearances in G.I. Joe 25. It's most notably, it's the first full appearance of Zartan. It's also the first appearance of Cutter, I believe. Let me look at my notes here. Cutter, Deep Six, and Mutt and Junkyard. I have it in a VG. It's got a pretty ripply cover. It definitely needs a press. A lot of that is pressable, but it's also going to need a clean too. There's some dirt and some stuff in there, but a lot of it looks pressable. $16 on that. And then a little bit of an older key first appearance of Harpy. Betty Ross as Harpy. That is in Incredible Hulk 168. Just show you the condition on that real fast. It's kind of a mid-grade copy there. I marked that down when I put it up just now from 20. I'll mark it down to 18 right off the bat. And that is going to take the place of this wonderful, unique Britney Spears, Forever Rock and Roll, Betty and Veronica special. Dan Parent, that's limited to 200. That's coming down. And Harpy is going up in her place. Exchanging one Harpy for another. No, I'm just kidding. That's unnecessarily rude to somebody who's had a rough life in Britney Spears. Also taking this medal down for now. That is gorgeous cover, limited to 50 copies. That's number 32. It says Mellowfellow on it, but it's also a Comic Corner exclusive. That's who I got it from. I feel the need to clarify that because, yeah, my affiliations are clear there. Anyways, just going to say it's $100. That's $20 cheaper than the cheapest copy I've seen for sale in the last year, which is about $120 on eBay. So we've got Marvel Comics Presents kickoff of the Wolverine origin story there for Weapon X. $18 Barry Windsor Smith goodness. Gnort's Illustrated Adam Hughes for $6. Got G.I. Joe 25 with multiple first appearances, most notably the first full appearance of Zartan for $16. First appearance of Harpy, aka Betty Ross, in Incredible Hulk 168 mid-grade copy for $18 there. That is the next slate of comic books. I still have the Rogue, the first appearance of Apocalypse. And I will just briefly take an extra second to preview the next couple slabs I have coming out. Nova 1 in a 6.0. First appearance of Richard Rider as Nova. And Captain Carter number 1, Ryan Gonzalez cover in a CBCS 9.8. So those are the next couple slabs I have coming up. If there's any interest in those on the prices, let me know before I kick it back to Bigby McFly. Yeah.
What?
Hey, good afternoon, JG. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon. And it's back to me. All right. So I'm gonna take down this middle row.
Real quick, Robert. The first appearance of Rogue, it's a CGC 8.0. I have it for $95, sir.
There you go. So we had Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 variant edition. We had 27. I take 25. If anybody's interested on that, we'll pull that down. We had Alpha Flight number 1 for $10. I would take $8. Actually, I'll take $6 on that if somebody wants it. We had Gold Goblin number 1, the variant cover, a Virgin variant. We had $12 on that. I will take $10 on that if somebody wants it. We had Batman and the Mask. We had 15 on that. How about we take 12 on that if somebody wants that? Edge of Spider-Verse number 1, Virgin variant. We had 27 on that. How about we knock that down to 25 if somebody wants that? We had Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 1, limited to 600. We had 55 on that. Let's knock it down to 50 if somebody wants it. All right, let's throw some books up. All right, so I got a lot of X-Men. This 202 is mid-grade-ish, like maybe a 5.56. It's mid-grade-ish. So we're gonna go 6 books for $15. So we got 202. We got this one, which is some hotness. We got Barry Windsor Smith, inked by Arthur. Or is it Arthur Adams, inked by Barry Windsor Smith? Yeah, it's Arthur Adams, inked by Barry Windsor Smith. We got Dazzler on the cover. Hot book recently. We've got 246, Master Mold, Rogue. We've got Siege Perilous, number 247, which is going to be kind of, I heard, kind of maybe played into this whole storyline of the new X-Men 97, that the whole search for the X-Men kind of thing. So 249, Havoc on the cover there, and 250, Polaris. So 6 X-Men books, $15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making sure it was 6. 6 on BB7. All right. We have a variant, Virgin variant, Deadpool number 5 with Deadpool and Carnage. We've got $10 on that. Well, cover Carnage's face up. $10 on that. I'll take 8 if somebody wants it. $8. Put that on BB8. 8 on BB8. We got, I don't know, Jackpot's still in here. We got a Mary Jane Virgin variant, Spider-Man number 1. We got $10 on it. I would take $8 if somebody wants that one.
I've heard BB-8 so many times today, I like have to watch Star Wars, I feel like.
Right. So
oh, Mr.
$8,
No,
Spider-Man.
Mr. No, beat me to it, dude. If you took it down, I was going to totally claim that. He is claiming the X-Men bundle, BB7.
You got it. You got it.
Nice claim. Yeah, I'm waiting until something comes down, but once it comes down, I consider it fair game. But very nice pull there.
I know Bronze and I were discussing last night. Is it okay to say claim when one of us puts something up? So Mr. Nope. All righty. Thank you, sir.
Very nice, sir. You're gonna have an excellent bundle of comics heading your way. It looks like.
Yeah, I thought that was a good little batch there. All right, we've got a Spider-Man number 1.
Jackpot's taking the MJ.
There's the MJ. All right.
By the way, Jackpot, I threw another Mary Jane card into your stack. I found a better one. It's pretty cool. So, I mean, I'll still give you the other one. I just threw another one in.
All right. Claimed for Jackpot. All right. So we've got an AF-15 homage, Virgin variant, Spider-Man number 1. I've got $10 on that. We're going to go ahead and take 8 if somebody wants that one. $8, Virgin variant, AF-15 homage on Spider-Man number 1. We have got, this is a beautiful cover. I don't know who the artist is, but Elektra.
Oh, wow.
Black, White, and Blood, number 1. We got $10 on that Virgin variant. Beautiful
That's
cover.
cool.
Yeah, I got $10 on that. I'm going to go ahead and take 8 if somebody wants that one.
Some of that's just surprised from not having seen that one before.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Because Kevin Eastman did a cover for that too that I had. That was, I mean, Eastman covers can be a little rough, but that's the only one I remember seeing.
We got Sabine Rich, Storm number 1, beautiful Virgin variant. I got 15 on that. I will take 12 if somebody wants that.
There you go, Jackpot. That's the one I got you.
Speak up, man. $12 on that Storm number 1 if somebody wants it. We're on BB10. We've got a very cool Miles Morales with Black Cat, Virgin variant Miles Morales number 5. I've got 15 on that. I will take 12 if somebody wants it. 12 on the Miles Morales number 5, Virgin variant. $12 on BB11. Then we've got Secret Wars Battle World #1 Virgin variant. I
Whoa.
got 15
That
on that.
Electra being rich too. That's amazing. That doesn't even look like her normal style. She's so good.
Oh wow. There you go. I got 15 on that. I would take 12 on the Secret Wars Battle World if somebody wants it. So Secret Wars Battle World Virgin variant, $12. So we'll put that on DB12. And I will kick it back to my good friend, Mr. Bronze Age Nerd himself, Chris.
Before you do, you got Richard claiming the Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Okay, well, something's got to go up in that spot.
DB12.
So we're going to go Grim #3, foil Virgin variant. Very beautiful cover. I love that skeleton. It's so beautiful. We got $7 on it. I will take $5 for that if somebody wants it. 5 whole bones. All right.
5 doll hairs?
5 doll hairs. All right. And I got this for Richard. Thank you, Richard, very much.
Yeah.
And
thanks,
now
Richard.
I'm kicking it back to my good friend Bronze Age Nerd.
Hey. So I was going to go through all these books, but before I could even do that, Mr. Nope is sitting over here claiming Gnort's Illustrated, which is a good claim. So let me get you down for that one real fast. Mr. Nope turns into Mr. Yep. So there's that. And then I know you already got stickers. So let's give you a card. There was an X-Men McFarlane card. I know you're liking the X-Men. So let me see if I can pull that out real fast. I just saw it when I was flipping through these.
I'm going to chime in. Thank you, Richard. He wants to grab BB11 for Sophie. So
For sure.
he's going to, yep. So, Richard, if you like, I can ship that to Sophie. You pay for it because I have books going to Sophie.
Masafera on the Secret Wars. Travis helping us out with some of the cover artists.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, I know this is taking a second, but I definitely want to find that X-Men card for you, Mr. Nope. It's so cool. I just saw it. Well, I'll make sure it makes it into your box. Let's put it that way. So, real fast. Replacing that, let's go with a key first. By the way, I know you were asking about the... I'll highlight that so you can see. Asking about the Rogue earlier. That is a CGC 8.0, $95 on that one. First Prince Rogue and Avengers Annual #10. So that's kind of coming down. We got the Barry Windsor Smith Weapon X, $18. That's coming down. In its place, actually in the Gnort's place, let's put up the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. First full appearance of Mr. Sinister in X-Men 221. I have this at a VF Plus. We are asking $70 for this today. Go ahead and pick up one of the hotter books from the 200s in X-Men. First full appearance of Mr. Sinister. That's a good book. That is going up in spot C. Jackpot's taken off. I don't. I'm sorry if you probably, yeah, you saw all that. Okay, never mind. Just making sure I didn't miss something there. Okay.
All good. All good.
G.I. Joe 25. First full appearance of Zartan and 3 of the G.I. Joes, Cutter, Deep Six, and Mutton Junkyard. I guess 4 of the Joes. That's coming down for $16. I mean, it's still available. It's just coming down. How about we do the Death of Phoenix in X-Men 137? One of that, actually, by the way, that is my favorite comic book cover of all time, right there. Just throwing that out there. $40 in a newsstand for that one. I do have that. Huh?
What's the grade on that?
I have it a VF Plus.
Cool.
VF on that one. VF Plus on the 221. VF on the 137. Pulling down the Harpy. That's a nice mid-grade copy, VG copy of that at $18. And I'm putting up I actually had to look real close, pull this out of the collection I bought. This is a reprint. This is a J.C. Penney reprint of X-Men or X-Men Thor Annual #2. It's in. It's got a little bit of a spine roll on it. Other than that, it's in near mint condition. $12 on that. It's a very nice reprint of that book, but it is a reprint. And I'm gonna kind of
those reprints are from like what the 70s or early 80s.
Actually, I think it's 89 on that one.
Oh, 89 on that one. Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I remember seeing last night. I'm going to go ahead and put up like a second set of books just because otherwise I'd be done. So I'm just going to do this real fast. First appearance of Angela, first appearance of Cagliostro, and first appearance of Medieval Spawn. This is a near mint minus for $11 there. Spawn #9. I have a really cool Billy Tucci foil Lady Death cover. It's the premium foil edition of Necrotic Genesis #2. $25 on that. Really gorgeous cover there. That gold foil really pops. And I have the first full appearance, depending on how you categorize it, of Spidey 2099 Spidey 2099 in Spidey 2099 #1. For me, this is the first appearance of him in comic books. I consider ASM 365 a preview. I'm not saying it's not a cool book. I'm just saying for my money, this is the first appearance because that preview is just a preview of this comic. Like pretty much every copy of this you'll ever see, all the hollow foil 2099 books, there's a few little bends in it right there that I'm trying. There you go. I kind of get it. There's one. That's the most.
Like a dimple, it looks like almost.
Yeah. $14 on that.
Pressable, you think?
I mean, it'll look better, but I think there's going to be a color break at the spine on 2 of them. But you know, you kind of ask your presser because some pressers are straight up like, "Oh, you can't press those." Some pressers can press these. The level they can press them to,
you got to be experienced at it.
Yeah, their level of experience, their technique, tack pressing works better, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't like to overuse that phrase, but I've talked to a few pressers. I'm not a presser, so I don't really know the magic. I'm going to use this camera real fast to show off these 2 slabs I talked about earlier because I got prices on them now. This is an exclusive cover by Ryan Gonzalez. I think it's Ryan. I don't think it's Rian Gonzalez, but Ryan Gonzalez. It's a CBCS 9.8 Captain Carter #1. Really cool car. I have always loved her art style. It's really nice. So that's $45 on that.
That's cool.
And I have Nova #1. First appearance of Richard Rider as Nova. First appearance of him in general and as Nova. That's $70 on that. So much glare. $70 on that. It's a CGC 6.0. Again, I am accepting offers on everything. I've kind of knocked down some prices already. So just to recap before we turn it back over to Bigby. First full appearance of Mr. Sinister, $70. VF Plus, VF, Death of Phoenix, part of the Dark Phoenix saga. My favorite cover of all time, for what that's worth. Newsstand, X-Men 137 for $40. J.C. Penney reprint of Thor Annual #2 from either the early 90s or late 80s. I can't remember. For $12. First full appearance of Spidey 2099. Lady Death premium foil, $25 by Billy Tucci. And first Angela is the most famous thing this issue is known for, but it's also the first appearance of Medieval Spawn, first appearance of Cagliostro. That's Spawn 9. I have it at about a near mint minus for $11. Anybody want to talk about any of those? Just let me know. And any of the books I showed tonight, hit me up. And I'm going to go back on over to Bigby.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna clear off this bottom row. So we got we have the 2 foil covers of House of Mystery or House of Secrets. Sorry, first Swamp Thing. The facsimiles we had 8 and 5. I would do 10 for the pair. I'm gonna put them both up here on BB11 if somebody wants to make an offer on that for 10 for the pair. We had the Red Sonja Age of Chaos #2, black and white, variant. I had 8 on it. I do 7 if somebody wants that. We had the pile of books that I said I do 27. I will do 25 if somebody wants the whole big pile of $3 variant covers. We had Ultimate Spider-Man homage to the first Ultimate Spider-Man, but it's the new one. We had 36. I would do 34 if somebody wants that. It was limited to 800 on that one. And we had the Ultimate Black Panther #1. We had $30 on it. I would go ahead and take 28 if somebody wants that. So let me know. All right, we've got David Nakayama, X-Men 31 foil virgin cover. We've got $20 on that. I would take 18 if somebody wants it. Crossing out that 20, putting 18 down there. 18. We'll put that on BB 13. We have Silk #2, the rookie card cover. We've got $20 on that. I would take 18 on that also if somebody wants it. 18 on BB 14. We've got the black and white variant. We had 25 on that. I would take 22 if somebody wants that. Black and white version variant. Got the hip hop Miles Morales #35. We got $30 on that. I would take 25 if somebody wants that.
I think that's Mike Mayhew too, right?
I believe, yeah. Yes, sir. It's a really cool cover version variant of that. So I take 25 if somebody wants that. Put that on BB 16. We've got Ultimate Universe #1. I've got $30 on that. I would take 25 if somebody wants that. Beginning of all of the Ultimate stuff going on now. So BB 17. Find one more good one to put up there. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive, the silver Batman #1. We had $50 on it, marked down from 75. This is the last time Trav had it on a claim sale. I'm going to go ahead and put it at $45 if somebody wants it. So, what a bargain by Grabthaw's Hammer.
I just watched that movie the other day.
I was wondering if somebody would get it. Okay, so $45, Batman New York Comic Con Silver Foil Edition. And with that, I'll kick it back to you, Mr. Brahms.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll throw one more thing up.
Yeah,
got a Hulk 181 foil. Hulk 181 foil, $7. There you go. Back to you.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of go through everything again real fast that I've had up that's noteworthy, and I'll show it off a little bit more. We got Mr. Sinister, first full appearance, X-Men 221, $70. Prices are negotiable. Please keep that in mind. I mean, don't get intimidated because you see me have something for a certain price. Spawn 9, first full appearance of Angela, $11 on that, near mint minus. Foil, Lady Death, Billy Tucci cover, premium book, $25 on that, near mint plus. VF to VF plus, $14. Spider-Man 2099 #1. Nova, it's a 6.0. I know the camera angle is not gonna let me show that. There we go. So that's a 6.0 on that one. Pulling down the X-Men 137 Death of Phoenix classic cover. Also, I mean, folks, $2,500 potential value there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
There you go. Right.
We got Captain Carter #1 CBCS 98 for $45 on that Ryan Gonzalez cover. But in the middle spot, I'm going to show the Avengers Annual 10, first appearance of Rogue. Do this gingerly to make sure I don't knock anything over. There we go. And we got the JCPenney reprint of Thor Annual 2 for $12. That is coming down. Let's put up the first appearance of Apocalypse. Which I won't bother writing a new post-it note or crossing it out, but it says $55. Let's just go $50 on that. That's an 8.0. So there's some CGC books. $5 markdown on this. It says 70. Let's go 65. 9.6. First appearance of King Shark, Superboy #9, and the 9.6. Let's see, 130 is what I have on this first appearance of Carnage, which is a CGC 9.4. Let's do $25. Let's do $5 off. So it's $125 on that. So we have that as well. And then real quick, some of the highlights from earlier that we did talk about. Lionsgate reprint of the first appearance of Punisher, $15. It is now down to $12. $12 on that. First, Slimy Tongue, Eric Larson, Hamlet homage. I had it at 16. Let's do $14 on that. And this will be a steal for somebody. This Warren Liu Power Girl is $35 in near mint plus condition. I'll do 30. So 30, 14. I think I said 12 on that one. So there you go. And yeah, if you have liked anything that we've talked about already, hit me up, make me an offer. I'll get a completely new set of books up for the next time around.
Absolutely. And if you guys are watching on the rewind, if you see something that didn't move, hit us up on Instagram and we can talk about it.
Oh, by the way, one other quick correction. I said Bry earlier. I'm sorry. I realized I've talked to you about this before. It was a long time ago and my memory sucks for stuff like this. I realize that's short for Brianna. So it's probably Bree. And I apologize that I butchered your name earlier. So just quick apology about that.
Oh.
There you
go. There we go. All right. Are we outie?
We got a little more time if you're good.
Sure. I can throw some more stuff up.
I want to get one more good slate of books. Folks, this is the point in the show where it pays to make me offers on things, even if you think they're a little crazy. The worst thing I could say is no, thank you.
Right. All right. I want to take down Secret Invasion #1. I got $5 on that. We'll take 4 on that if you want. We got War of the Bounty Hunters #1. Got 5 on that. I take 4 if you want on that. We got Fall of the House of X. We got 6 on that. Wow, what the heck? We'll take 4 on that as well. We got the ASM 28 Cool Virgin variant. We got $5 on that. We'll take 4 on that as well. We've got Ultimate Black Panther #1. We had $8 on that. I would take 7 if somebody wants it. And we had the Zoo Something is Killing the Children. We had $12 on that. I go 10 if somebody wants that. So, let me know. And I'm putting that in the box. I guess I'm gonna throw up some. I'm gonna have to go through and see what sold just so I can get a better feel for what people are interested in.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely end up doing that too.
So, I got. I don't know. Have you read Ex Machina?
Probably like the first 40 issues or so. I don't think I read the whole thing.
So I've got Ex Machina volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and the first 100 days graphic novel. I got 15 apiece on the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I got 6 on the First 100 Days. I would take $50 for all of those graphic novels. Ex Machina is super good. I've heard that they're possibly adapting that. So Ex Machina 1, 2, 3, 4, and the First 100 Days series. And if you haven't read it, I mean, the part where he's like, if I was a real hero, both of the towers would still be standing.
Yeah, Brian K. Vaughan does some really great stuff. It's one of my favorite. At least I don't know why I kind of lost interest at a certain point, but the beginning of it is like fire.
Right.
I think it had more to do with me, but I really enjoyed the beginning of it a lot. I want to go back and finish it at some point.
It's the guy who did Saga and Y the Last Man. Really good stuff.
Yeah.
So, let's throw some Star Wars up. I've got Star Wars Vader Volume 1. I've got 15 on that for the graphic novel. Actually, I've got Volume 1, 2, and 3. We've got 15 on all three of them. So that'd be 45. I take 40 on all three if you want that. Volume 1, 2, and 3 for Star Wars Vader. And then we got Vader Down. I got 15 on that also. So if you wanted to, all four of them, I'd do $50 for Star Wars Vader graphic novels. I've got a Marvel Comics, Marvel Masterworks Golden Age Marvel Comics, Volume 3. This is the has the famous Submariner versus Human Torch storyline. A bunch of the World War II stuff. Cover price on it is $60. Still in the shrink wrap. I would do $50.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I was paying attention to something else. First Dr. Aphra, did you have a Vader 3?
It's the graphic novel.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? I totally missed that.
Yeah. No, it's the graphic novel. So Marvel Comics Golden Age up there on BB3. I don't know if have you read Light before? It's an anthology series.
I haven't.
Oh, beautiful manga-esque artwork. It's all it's an anthology book. Just each story is a different artist, and just amazing book. This is a cool book. Its original cover price was $25. I will do $20 on that. Amazing book.
You got a claim from Mr. Nope for the Bausch Where the Bounty Hunters?
That was for the Bounty Hunters. That was a $4 book, correct? I believe we said we do $4 for that.
Yeah, boy, you might ask him. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a $5, and I said I would do $4. So that was for Mr. Nope.
Mr. Nope. And then Trav, if you'll do 12, I'll go to 12 on that G.I. Joe 25.
All right, $4 it is for Mr. Nope. All right.
Sounds good.
Let's grab some more cool books. Foil cover, Darkwing Duck, Negaduck. That's $5 on that. I would do $4 if somebody wants that. $4. We'll put that on BD5. And then we got this was a package. We'll do a package. Ooh, that's a cool one too. All right. Got a package, Ultimate Spider-Man set 1 through 3, $25. It's on all the variant covers. I forget the artist, Travis. I'm sorry, but it's Ultimate Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 variant cover set, $25. 3 issues, $25. Put that on BB6. Do you have more stuff to show, Bron?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna write down one more price, and then I will be ready to take over.
Back to you, sir.
Give me one moment here. And also, I know I did have some requests from Richard asked for Avengers 1, 4, and any and all Warlock and the Infinity Watch.
Okay, so I'll try to remember to look for those for next time. Warlock and the Infinity Watch. Are you mean original Silver Age Avengers 1 and 4?
I was just going to ask. Yeah. And then Manny, the Hobgoblin Collector, which, by the way, hello. Don't think I had a chance to say hello to you earlier, Manny. Says Marvel Team Up have most of the run, but need a few fillers and minor keys. So that might be a good thing to message. Yeah, message us on Instagram or something about that, or you can drop it in my Discord and I'll get it to Bigby or something like that, Manny, if you want to.
For sure. Absolutely.
Let me see here. I'll go to this view for a second, so everything's kind of a little bit more the same size. And then Trav, I got you for that G.I. Joe 25, and I'll throw another card for that. No problem. Okay, so going for a new slate of comics from Bronze Age Nerd, who talks about himself in the third person sometimes. Pulling down first appearance of Nova, first Nova coming to the MCU. Gosh, I hate myself for saying that, but it is true. Pulling that down in its place. Let's put up some Spider-Boy love. This is a John Jang Fan Expo exclusive. It's a gorgeous cover, version cover. $30 on that, near mint plus. Great cover for that one. Pulling down the first appearance of Rogue. I can't believe she's coming down. Rogue, not getting the love at an 8.0. $95 on that one. That's coming down. In its place, something I know will get some love because every time I show it off, people love it. Speaking of things I hate saying, but it's 100% true in this case, this is a legit hard to find comic. It is also signed, which is a nice little treat. It does have some significant damage on it, and I'm going to show you the damage first. It is right. Oh, focus. There we go. Right there, you can see there's two pretty healthy. I guess I got to get a little bit further away. Two healthy ticks there that are color breaking. 3 total because there's another one at the bottom there. And you're going to say to yourself, you see a $110 price tag and you're like, what is he talking about? Trust me, this is the rare second printing of Cry for Dawn 5. And it is signed by Joseph Monk. Right here, he was nice enough to stay away from the gorgeousness of the booty. Trust me, $110, like in a 9.8, this goes for like $400. So it's a nice book. Raw, by the way. So it's a good book. Pulling down the first appearance of Apocalypse. If you're interested in that, let me know. And putting up, remember it, his name is Gambit, mon ami. Gambit number 1, $10. There is one pretty healthy tick there. Most of these, actually, I'd say there's even another second one above that. Yeah. So, nice book there. Kind of, I need to get my little backer board in there. Kind of popular right now for some reason. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know why.
For some reason.
That's also the first appearance of Kandra, who's one of the externals, and it's also the first appearance of the Assassin's Guild. Some slabs, guys. I have brought so many X-Men first appearances. Brought the first appearance of Mr. Sinister, the first appearance of Rogue, and I also have the first appearance of Jubilee in a CGC 8.0, X-Men 244. It's a direct $50 on that. First appearance of Rogue, CGC 8.0. On the value slab kind of side of things, this is an excellent FF homage cover, but this is Fantastic Four Antithesis number 2. It's not listed on it. It just says it's a Fantastic Four 49 homage. This is actually the first appearance of the is it the Anti-Galactus or something like that? I can't remember what they ended up calling him. But this is a cool 9.8 CGC comic for $35. Great for wall display on that one because it's got that eye appeal of the FF49 cover, and it's in CGC 9.8. And then I have a signed comic book by Peter Tomasi. This is the first appearance of the Robin King. It's a CGC 9.6. He signed it in gold, which is really cool. Goes really nice with the yellow label there. And it is $75. If you're a Robin King fan, if you're a Peter Tomasi fan, if you like gold signatures, there you go. $75 on that one. And I'll talk about one more book because I already had it priced and ready to go. This is, I think that's the first appearance of Cottonmouth. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Power Man 19. Kind of a lower grade copy, so I have it at $8. So there you go. Some pretty good creasing on the cover. You could kind of call it a reader copy. I think it's kind of at that point where you might consider that a low grade collectible, but yeah. So yeah, that's my batch. Seriously a good book. I could sell this on eBay probably for around that price, but then I got to deal with eBay people, not you cool folks. I'll go 100 on that right now. Live offer, not available on the rewatch. $100 on that limited time offer. We got $30 on the Spider Boy. Did I say what it was? It's Edge of Spider-Verse number 3, and it's the Fan Expo. It's a Near Mint Plus, gorgeous copy, gorgeous cover. And then Gambit number 1, I'll go down to $8 on that right now. If you want, right meow. Speaking of great movie quotes. And then don't forget, we got the first appearance of Jubilee for just $50. $50 on that one. So that's X-Men 244 and an 8.0 from CGC. So we got probably one more round of Bigby. So make those offers and let us know what you're into. And yeah, there you go.
Whoa, I don't know if I want to know what they're into.
Comic books, I hope.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to pull this middle row down. So we've got Spider-Man number 1, $8. I said I will take 7 on that now. We got Deadpool number 5, the Virgin variant with Carnage, very cool cover. I would take 7 on that as well. We got that beautiful Elektra Black, White, and Blood number 1. Who was that again? The artist?
Sabine Rich, apparently. That man,
Sabine
can you show that again a little bit closer to the
Oh
camera?
yeah, it is her signature at the bottom. Actually, the big R. It's right there by the wrong way. Right there by the price tag.
Right on. Can you show me her? There we go. That is so cool because I don't associate that with her style, but I was impressed by that before I knew what it is. And
beautiful. It looks very I would say his name wrong, Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, it's a little, and that makes sense because he's very famous for drawing Elektra. If you don't know, Sabine Rich is pretty much the exclusive colorist for J. Scott Campbell, but she's also a great illustrator in her own right, as evidenced by that cover and the other one we saw earlier that he's about to show.
Sabine Rich Storm. This Sabine Rich Storm cover. So I had 12 on that. I will take 10 if somebody wants that Sabine Rich Storm cover.
Nice.
We said we would take 12 on the pair of House of Secrets homages. I will take 10 for the pair. And Grimm number 3, we had $5 on that. I think $4. It's the foil, the cool foil, scary skeleton there. There we go. Let me know. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So real fast before we go on to the next book, I just want to say real fast. We're kind of getting to the near-ish the end of our time here. So again, you're watching me over on Bronze Age Nerd Channel. Awesome. I appreciate that. If you're watching on my channel, I recommend going and checking out the EXP, which we're also streaming on right now on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch. YouTube's obviously the easiest place, but there's all those different places available. We're streaming to all those places right now. I am actually on the EXP every Monday night for the Devil's Advocates. We are not doing a show this Monday because of Memorial Day, but usually we do shows. So you can see me over there and a lot of other great shows. Nick Barucci from the Dynamic Forces and Dynamite Comics does a live show every Friday where they sell original art that is fantastic. You got great sales shows from lots of the famous comic book people that you see around. 360 Comics does a live show. Mint Hunter does a live show on there. You'll see Bueller pop in occasionally. You can check out Minute to Skim It with Miss Jen and with Kyle and producer Jay. And that's like kind of, they take a minute to read through comic books and preview them for everybody. There are lots and lots and lots of great shows over there I recommend checking out. I'm not just saying that. I literally do watch their shows regularly, get lots of good information. Sketch Up with Mog and Mel. They have lots of great creators on doing live sketching and stuff like that on there as well. So lots of great programming to check out. Here coming up in about 45 minutes, you got a live show coming up from Jam Comics at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. So definitely check that out. We'll be out plenty of time before their show goes live. Ranger Text wants to know, is the House of Secrets story the same as the original story, or is it just an homage cover?
It's an homage. It is a facsimile of House of Secrets.
Okay.
So it is the original House of Secrets with a new foil cover.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to let people know about. And then again, because just in case I don't get a chance to say it before we end our show, if you enjoy seeing Bigby and I in this setting, you can see us every couple of weeks. This is kind of taking the place of Best Coast Comics, which is a show we do every couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks, we'll have another episode of that. We do a live stream, usually on Monday nights. Kind of late night here on the West Coast, which is why we kind of themed it around the best coast, the left coast, the West Coast. And we talk about comic news and try to keep things pretty positive in the community, talk about local community artists, and we talk about, Kickstarters and MCU news, and we recap X-Men 97 episodes and all kinds of fun stuff over there. So you can catch us there. This is Bigby McFly, the comic book guy. If you're not familiar with him, obviously he's got some cool books. And you should go follow his YouTube channel. You should go check him out on Instagram. He's also a very talented artist in his own right. So check out all his stuff there. And now I will let him talk about some more books. But I just wanted to make sure we talked about all that stuff before I run out of time to do it, which I feel like is probably going to happen.
I want to say thanks to the EXP and to Kyle for inviting us. So
absolutely. So we appreciate it.
That was super cool. So we've got Conan the Barbarian foil variant. I don't know what issue this is. Got the Dan Panosian Conan, is that Belit? So we got 15 on that. I would take 12 if somebody wants it. Say not a duplicate guy. What? I didn't read that.
He's not a duplicate guy, but he'll check with you later. Maybe. So
on those House of Secrets, you got it.
I believe so.
Okay, Conan the Barbarian on BB7. Vampirella number 3, Vampirella and Superpowers, a Virgin variant number 2. We got $5 on that. I would take $4 if somebody wants that. Very beautiful cover. I don't know if you can see that there, but pretty lady, pretty lady. $4. So we'll put that on BB8. Again, not sure. Trav, we didn't get the title on this. I guess I could open it up. Oh, Legion of X number 1. Virgin variant Juggernaut cover. We got $10 on that. I will say $8.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Are you now?
I'll say it.
Put that on BB9. Vampirella versus Red Sonja number 3. Virgin variant. We got $5 on that. Very cool cover. I will take $4 on that if somebody wants that. Red Sonja looking all necrotic there. So there we go. $4. Put that on BB10. We've got Azu Orzu limited to 1,000. Issue number 1 of Grimm, limited edition Virgin variant cover. Very cool cover. Got 15 on that. I would take 12 if somebody wants that. $12. Put that on BB11. And a design variant Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther number 1. I've got $20 on that. I would take it down to 17 if somebody wants that.
You got a claim for BB5 Negaduck from Lorena.
BB5 and Negaduck. Okay. Thank you, Lorena. Write that down here, Lorena. Gives me one more spot to put a book up. I've got Ultimate Spider-Man #1 variant cover. We got $25 on that. I will take $20 on that if somebody wants it. And I have a stack of stuff that we didn't get to. But that's all good stuff for next time. So back to my friend, Mr. Brown.
Oh my God, that booty cover just jumps right out at you as soon as it hits the screen. Folks, again, that is the last call. I'm doing $10 off on that. And I know you're probably like, this guy, that's not, trust me, that's a good deal on that book.
Oh, that's a rare book.
A is $10, although I knocked it down to $8, Dan, and I knocked B down from $110 to $100. It is signed by Joseph Monk. It is extremely hard to find, and I do not say that lightly. I hate the rare, hard to find overusage, so I try to use it judiciously. But I think it applies in this case. Yeah, it's a good one. Let's put it this way. If somebody doesn't claim this tonight, I know somebody who may be on the screen with me right now is asking about it.
Yes, I'm a Linsner fan, and that's a cool book.
Yeah. Ranger Tech says, dig Lorena's avatar. It's either Dia de los Muertos or Beetlejuice 2. And it is so small on my screen. Like I have like two things going on my monitor, so everything's so small I can't really tell. But I'm sure she can answer for you. And then we got the John Jang Spider-Boy Edge of Spider-Verse #3 Fan Expo exclusive for $30. So those are coming down. Talk about another exclusive. I went as low as I can go on this, guys. This is a very, very limited comic. It was limited to the number of people that attended a panel at New York City Comic Con. If you're Power Rangers fans, if you're fans of the Pink Ranger, this is an Ijakura cover for Power Rangers 112, New York City Comic Con exclusive. It was limited to 191 copies, which are the number of people that attended the panel. $45. That's a smoking deal on that book. It's as low as I can go.
That's really
Preston. Awesome. I am selling Cry for Dawn. I was able to snag a second copy, which amazed me. So my gain is your gain, potentially. Let me make sure I said that right. Oh my gosh, we got Jackpot back claiming Gambit at $8. Great claim there.
Jackpot. Back and on the attack.
Guess who's Jack? Jack is back. Tell some friends. You got it. All yours, Jackpot. Let me actually write your name on a separate post-it so I don't get mixed up. New York City.
This stuff's made in New York City.
All right. So in its place, let's put up the next book as we come up. All right, Beavis and Butthead's as much as I'm going to do, folks. Kind of a well-loved copy. It's $5. First appearance of Beavis and Butthead in comics, going up on A.
Scraping the jaw.
Gambit, or as his mom calls him, damn it, Remy. I went ahead and did a Hank Hill on that one to keep it Mike Judge. All right.
Remember
this $100. I'm gonna, in about 5 seconds, I'm gonna take this down, and the $100 offer on this disappears. Don't worry, I'll put up a booty cover in its place, but it's coming down.
I was worried.
All right. Linsner goodness. Final call.
Oh, Mr. Linsner.
110. I'll give you a few seconds for lag, but that's about it. How about we put up an Inyuk Lee Gun Honey Heat Seeker booty cover, virgin cover, $5 on that. Keep in mind, we did take the Jubilee. This is an 8.0 CGC for $50. That is up here as well. It's impossible for me to get everything in one frame. But that's coming down. And what I'll do is I'll put up this first appearance of Amanda Waller. This is Legends #1. It needs a press, but it's probably near mint minus. Yeah. I don't know, maybe near VF Plus. Actually, there's a little bit of at the top here. There's a little bit of a little crinkle right there. But $5 for that.
Clean and pressable. Take all that all away, right?
Well, I'm not going to call that pressable. Actually, I think that won't press out. It'll look better, but it won't press completely out. So I'm going to go with VF Plus.
Clean and the press will make it look nicer.
There you go. $5 on that. And then. Yeah. So that's kind of, $45 on this really limited New York City Comic-Con book, $5 on the booty cover Gun Honey, $5 on the Beavis and Butthead #1. I will go through and do some discounts on some books when I come back for my last little pass here. But keep that in mind. That's kind of what you're looking at. I'm going to let Bigby kind of show you his grand finale, basically. So more or less, I think we should probably wrap it up after that.
All right. I'm gonna.
Dan, are you claiming A and B for the Cry for Dawn and the Gambit that already sold a jackpot? Or are you claiming Beavis and Butthead and Gun Honey? Let me know, and I will sort that out for you.
All right. Okay, fine. All right. So we had the Ex Machina. We had that whole series. I forget what I said. It was like $50 for all of that. But if anybody wants to let me know, you can make an offer. Ex Machina trades 1 through 4 plus the first 100 days graphic novel. We had Star Wars Darth Vader Volume 1, 2, and 3, and the Vader Down graphic novel. I think I said $50 for all 4 of those. They're like $20 a piece normally. So we'll make an offer to me. We had Marvel Masterworks Golden Age featuring that awesome first big battle with Submariner and Human Torch. It is long out of print, and it is still in the shrink wrap. It is a $60 cover price, and I've got it at $50. We had the Flight graphic novel, which is super cool. Very big, thick book. It is a anthology series done by different artists in all different genres of art. Beautiful, amazing work. It's a $25 cover. I had 20 on it. I take 15 if somebody wants it, and I can't recommend this high enough. It's beautiful stuff. So then we had Ultimate Spider-Man #1. The variant edition, I had $20 on that. I should take 18 on that if somebody wants. And the set of 1 through 3 for 25, I could take 23 if somebody's interested on that. Alrighty then. All right, so have you read Marvel 1985?
Not 1985. I don't think I've even heard of that.
It is an amazing book. It ties together all of Millar's work for Marvel, actually.
Interesting. Okay.
There's a mutant in our world, and he is in a coma, and he's bringing all of the comic book characters that he read as a kid into our world, and they are mass murdering people.
Wow.
And so this kid goes through the portal, and he's running around New York City grabbing all the heroes, and they're like, "How do you know who I am?" And he's like, "Well, you're in the comic books," and they have to come into our world and save our world. It's a beautiful book, hardcover, still in the shrink wrap. And then so Reed Richards takes that mutant back to the Marvel Universe, and then that goes through Millar's run in Fantastic Four. But original cover price $25. I would take 20 on that. if somebody wants that. Still in the shrink wrap. BB1. Have you read Girls by the Luna Brothers?
Yes. One of
They've
my
got
favorite
volume
series.
1, 2, and 3. Amazing series. Original
Also
cover
really
price on
like
these.
Sword by them too.
Yes, Sword is amazing. I
Yeah.
didn't grab that one yet because I was thinking I might not be wanting to part with that.
Fair enough.
Volume 1, 2, and 3. Original cover prices on them were $15. I would take $30 for the set on Girls. I will put that on BB2. Gia Michael Straczynski and Mike McCone, Fantastic Four, Volume 1 hardcover, shrink wrapped, collects Fantastic Four 527 through 532, still in the shrink wrap. And $19.99 was the original. I take 15 on that. BB3. Batman Grendel by Matt Wagner. Original cover price on that $19.95. I would take 15 on that if somebody wants that. I'll put that up there on BB4.
Legion wants to know if 1985 was the trade paperback or hardcover. I didn't catch that either.
It is the hardcover, and that is yeah, that's a very nice condition, still in the shrink wrap hardcover.
Nice.
Batman Earth 1 hardcover. Original cover price on that was $22.95. Beautiful. It's an embossed cover. I would take 16 on that if somebody wants it. Jeff Johns and Gary Frank on that for the team. And then Avengers Disassembled hardcover. Beginning of the end for Which Going Insane. $24.99 hardcover book originally. So I said 20 on 1985, but I would be willing to take 15 if you want, Legion. So original price on this was $24.99. I would take $20 on this if somebody wants it. So let me know, Legion, if you want that. And I will show that to you one more time so you can get a good look at it. Here's the hardcover. Still in the shrink wrap.
Legion's going to grab it.
Okay. $15 is for Legion. Thank you, Legion.
He's on a Millar World kick and about to run out of stuff to read. So there you go. Perfect timing.
Oh, really good book too. Hopefully I didn't spoil anything for you, but super good. All right. Well, I got, let's see. We'll replace that with 100 Bullets, Volume 1 and 2. So stranger shows up at your door, tells you that you were wronged somehow, and here's a gun and 100 bullets, and you can do whatever you want to get your revenge. And when the police stop you and see that you have that gun, they say, oh, go about your day. So we got Volume 1 and 2. Original cover price on these two were $25 for the pair. I would take $15 for the pair of them. So we got Volume 1 and Volume 2. Great book. Brian Azzarello, Edward Rizzo. And then back to you for your grand finale, I guess.
For sure.
Finale?
Yeah. Hit up any of us for any details or questions about any of those books that you just saw. I mean, by no means trying to cut away from Bigby. You can go back to him anytime you want to talk about any of those books. So this is my last hurrah of new books I'm going to show, and then I'm going to do some crazy bundle discounts on some stuff probably real fast. So this is Ken Hazer doing Vampirella. I think it's Vampirella 16. It's a Virgin cover. This was a Gem Mint Collectibles exclusive on Indiegogo. That's the Virgin Ken Hazer cover, near mint condition. $20 on that. Pretty good deal on that. Superman Man of Steel first print. This is the first appearance in full of Doomsday. $16. That is in a near mint minus. This is a nice book. Another Warren Liu comic book. This sold out pretty much instantly. I told you I had multiple ASM 601 homages. This is a 601 homage, kind of zoomed in. Trade dress version of this. I checked this on Cover Price. This is still a good deal. $40 for that sucker. But real fast. So
you call him sucker.
I'm calling Harley Quinn a sucker. So, and I love the bat signals in the background instead of Spider-Man. I love that. That's a nice little detail in the top corner here. I'll show that a little bit. So that's cool. Near mint plus on that.
I love that she's wearing the Batman shirt. That's awesome.
It's also a key. It's the Harley Who Laughs identity is revealed in that one. I haven't read that particular issue yet, but that is a key. So I had a whole bunch of DC Universe books, and by DC Universe I mean the DC Universe logo. So I'm going to do a huge Superman lot here, and I'm going to go nuts on the prices of these. If you're a DC Universe logo guy or gal or person, I just made your day. This is Action 702 Bloodsport, DC Universe logo. Action 701 DC Universe logo. Action 700. So 3 DC Universes in a row, DC Universe logos. Action 700. Man of Steel 34 DC Universe logo. Man of Steel that was 35. It always throws me off because it has the 28 there, but that's 35 DC Universe logo. So that's what,
also
5 DC Universe. Yeah. Superman 90 DC Universe logo. Great cover there. Love that cover. We have Superman 91 DC Universe logo. Good gravy. This is so many DC Universe. Like, if you're a collector of DC Universe books, congratulations. Adventures of Superman 514. You know that I'm going to say DC Universe logo. So that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 DC Universe logos. And let's do that for $20 for all 8.
Wow, that's a good deal.
If you want to get Man of Steel with that, $35.
What a bugger.
And I just saw the producer for the next show pop in. We're wrapping up right now, so we'll be out pretty soon, JD. And you can message me in Slack if you need to. I don't see the private chat option in here, so just let you know. Okay, so $20 for the DC Universe logo, $35 with Man of Steel. That's ridiculous. There you go. Have fun. And then real fast, let's just go crazy on my last offering of like the key slabs I brought. First appearance of Jubilee. Had $50 on it. Let's go $45. First appearance of Jubilee, CGC 8.0. Signed Legends of the Dark Knight, signed by Peter Tomasi in gold. It's a CGC 9.6. Let's do $70 on that. First appearance of Robin King. Let's do $30. So $5 off all these, basically. Fantastic Four 49 homage. Apocalypse 8.0. Let's do $50. First appearance of Apocalypse in full. Rogue. I'm going to do $10 off. Get a first appearance of Rogue and a CGC 8.0. I'm going to actually do it this way. This is going to be easier to show. First appearance of Rogue. I had it at $95. $85. $85.
Real quick, I do not have the Empress graphic novel Legion. I did have Kick-Ass hardcover though. So if you're interested in that, from Millar. He was asking about Millar stuff.
No, I got you. I was reading JD's comment in chat. We had Richard Rider, first appearance of Nova, coming to the MCU, blah, 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 6.0, $65 on that. Yeah, absolutely, Legion. I'm really giving some people some chances to make some good stuff here. It's Memorial Day. If my prices were too high, hey, here you go. Here's your chance. This is a one today only. When you're watching on the rewind, if you're hitting me up on Instagram, there'll be the prices I talked about originally. Or they're going to go up on eBay. $40 for Captain Carter #1, Ryan Gonzalez exclusive, CBCS 9.8. First appearance of Carnage, Cletus Cassidy as Carnage, CGC 9.4. I had that down at 125 at one point. We'll go 120. 120.
Woo.
Big markdown. Okay, Dan, I see you're going to get the X Factor. Okay, so X Factor is sold. Thanks for that, Dan. Where'd my little post-it note go?
No way.
These yeah, right. These post-it notes do not. I kept telling Bigby that all my post-it notes always end up at the bottom of my boxes. They don't stick very well, which is nice because they don't leave a residue. But anyways, first appearance King Shark, Superboy 9.6, $60 on that. $60 on that. So those are some awesome slab steals. I hope everybody agrees. X Factor 6 just sold.
I agree. Those are great deals.
So that's $50 on that one for you, Dan. Markdown from 55. And that is a nice claim. And don't worry, there will be stickers and freebies in your box and all that kind of stuff too. I don't want to waste too much time showing all that, but I definitely appreciate you picking that up. And you got a nice little claim at the ending of the show there. That's good.
You want to shout out a reminder to fill out the claim form?
Yes, that was what I was going to do next. So regardless of what I just said, like if you have a legit offer on anything, hit me up. I'm always, more than happy to hear from you on anything. Reasonable offers will always be listened to and appreciated. And I'm a really polite person. Even if you come at me with a disrespectful offer, I'm just going to tell you, hey, here's what I see the value, and here's the kind of deal I'm willing to cut you. So, and I'm sure Bigby would appreciate any offers too, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Anything you saw today that you're interested in, just hit me up.
Right on. Sounds like you got a message from Legion on your IG.
Okay, I will take a look.
Lorena says, good deals on Comics Bronze. Give me a month. I have been buying so many comics on EXP. My fam is going to give me side eye. Hey, I totally understand. Anybody who's got that kind of stuff going on, hit me up. I can do like layaway or whatever on stuff. And like I said, we're going to try to do this at least once a month, Bigby and I, at some point I might even bring in some comic shops and some other comic dealers that I work with at some point, and we'll kind of do some claim sales or auctions. Hopefully I'll talk to Kyle. Maybe we'll do them here on the XP as well, as JD says, and then Bronze will actually cut you. That's right. Don't make me get out my Kershaw and I'll go nuts on your ass. None of that'll actually happen. That's also my box cutter. I have nicer knives than that. Don't worry. I'll cut you with a good one. So polite, but so violent. I hide all the violence in the beard. Bronze Age knife. Legion says, wish I could have caught more of the show. Definitely some amazing deals for reading and collecting. Well, I appreciate you watching from work. Hopefully it made your work go by a little bit better, Mark. As always, we appreciate you. Some great channels were in here tonight. Go check out Legion of Comics. Go check out Comics Limited, Jackpot Comics. If I forgot your channel, please let me know. And definitely check out
What's on the comic rack.
What's on the comic rack's another good one. I'm sure there's more. Last thing I'll say about the EXP. Stay tuned. We got Jam Comics coming up in a little less than 15 minutes. Definitely stick around for that show if you want some other great comic deals. Yeah, let's get nuts. As Michael Keaton would say in The Flash.
You want to get nuts?
I'm Batman. Yeah, absolutely some fun stuff. We'll be back for other shows. Let us know what you guys are looking for. Okay, so the form thing, the way that works, it's a cool little feature that they have on the EXP that I'm glad we were able to piggyback on. If you're not used to this, I'm going to paste it into chat one more time, and that should go out to all of our destinations. It is a form you should go fill out. It has basically your name, your first and last name. So put what your shipping information should be on there. It just goes to me, and it just goes to Bigby and the EXP. Like, nobody weird's getting that message. It has your email. I prefer you use your email that, like, if you're going to get a PayPal invoice, for example, or your Venmo email or whatever, put that down. And then your username here on YouTube, so we know who claimed it if it happens to be a different name. And then it's going to ask you where you watched. It's going to have you fill out your shipping information for your books. So please put down correct information for that. It's going to have you select a big old box where you type in everything you claimed. We've kind of kept notes on that. Please put down stuff you claimed. If you want to make an additional claim request, that's also a good place to do that, and we can see what we can do. I know for me, what I'm going to start doing tonight, tomorrow, you'll start to see invoices and messages count to your various ways you contacted us. In reply for, like, how much your total is going to be with shipping. Shipping is going to be as economical as we can make it, depending on what all you claimed. We're going to try to do our best to make that nice and affordable for you. We're not trying to make any money on the shipping. We want you to get your comics safely. I know I'm never going to use media mail to ship you comics. Nope. So, for example, no worries about that. We want your stuff to arrive safe. Expensive books shipped in top loaders, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, fill out the claim form. I dropped the link in the chat. It's also pinned at the top of my YouTube channel. I can't pin it to the top of the EXP channel because I don't have that privilege. Hit us up on Instagram, Bigby McFly, the comic book guy, Bronze Age Nerd. I'm Bronze Age Nerd everywhere. You can hit me up anywhere that you do social media stuff, except for TikTok or Snapchat. Those are the two things I don't do. So I'm not hip enough. So yeah, thanks for being here, Jackpot. We appreciate it. Bigby, thank you so much for bringing some fire books, being my little co-host and co-pilot on this amazing experience. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for submitting your form, Legion. We do appreciate that. Everybody else, hit us up one way or the other. If I don't know how to contact you and you claim some books, we got a problem, So don't assume that I can reach out to you easily through any platform. Please hit us up so we can get you your comic books. That said, I'm going to say, I hope everybody has a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. Be safe out there. Remember, Memorial Day is the day that we honor the fallen. Veterans Day is the day that we thank those who are serving or have served in the military. I just say that because I know that some people get those mixed up, and it's a very helpful reminder that Memorial Day is about honoring the fallen from America and our veterans and abroad for that matter. And I really do want to thank all the people that made a healthy sacrifice for us. That is very important. So thanks for that. Be safe out there. Celebrate honorably. And Bigby, I'll give you the chance to do the final words out, and then we'll get out of here.
Well, just thank you, everybody, for being here and for sharing your time with us. And thank you to Kyle and the EXP for the invite to let us do the show. And again, thanks for everybody watching. I appreciate you very much, and share your love of comics with everybody you meet. You never know where it's going to take you. I mean, you might meet a cool guy like Bronze,
or Bigby,
or me.
Yes, and Texas,
So
it is a very
again, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, who knows? Maybe next time we do this, you might see Bigby and I on the same screen, and we don't got to do so many multiple screens, and we can get a little bit more of a setup going for you. It's something we're going to work on for sure.
The beard kid.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So, and then plugs again. We're not doing Devil's Advocates this Monday. Following Monday, you can catch producer Kyle and I on the EXP. If you're not subscribed to the EXP, go subscribe them up. And stick around. In about 10 minutes, you'll be seeing Jam Comics doing a claim sale. And Best Coast Comics will return in 2 weeks over on my channel with Bigby and I talking about comic book news and all the fun stuff happening in the comic book world. All right, stay safe, everybody, and have a great holiday weekend. Thank you so much for all your claims and picking up some awesome comic books. Happy reading. It'll be very easy to read comics every day with some of the comics coming your way. Have a good one.